those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fade. Man, the mic is really low right now. Do I gotta go back to this? Do I gotta go back to holding the mic? What's going on? Let me know how the audio sounds. We trying a new setup today. Hopefully the algorithm likes it. We'll see how it goes. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. And the mic is really low. Hey, there we go. What up, explicit one? Welcome to the chat, baby. If we could get this set up correctly. All right, that looks good. All right, let me know. I'm trying something new. New little angle. So that we're dual casting today. We have the wide angle available, and then we also have the live vertical available. Man, shout out explicit. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you showing up today. We got a good show lined up for y'all. Hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. That's how you get the most up to date of when we're going to be going live. And make sure you don't have to worry about the YouTube notification things going on. But we here and we ready to go. Hopefully everything works out. Let's get into our first video. Oh, tomorrow I got a drug test with the military again. I failed last week. Hopefully I'll pass this week. I'm like 31 days clean now, bro. Like, yeah, I stopped. Last time I smoked was July 4th, but I'm a habitual smoker. Well, I was, and it could take 30 plus days to get clean. So hopefully either this week or next week, I could pass the drug test so I can take the next step into trying to get into the U.S. Army, man. So hopefully that works out. Please put me in your prayers or best wishes. You know, whoever you wish things to, wish good things for me. But with that being said, our first video comes from EWU Bodycam today. Evicted man turned his home into a battlefield. That sounds wild. We then have a child neglect case from there, and then a 14-year-old killer after that, coming from recorded cases and interrogation course. So we'll check those out, see how it goes. Let's get into our first video, man. Hopefully everybody shows up today. I know I've been super inconsistent over the last month or so, but we're going to get back into our grind and get it going, man. We're going to have a good August. Let's get it started. Straight to the video.
It's everywhere. He's lighting the whole thing.
When deputies arrive to serve an eviction notice at one man's home, what follows is unlike anything they could have anticipated. In January of 2026, deputies from the Thurston County Sheriff's Office are dispatched to carry out a court-ordered eviction at a duplex in Thurston County, Washington.
Someone just cut that off.
Sheriff's Office, here for the eviction.
You can't be here. On his door, it says court orders don't apply to Trump or me.
With no answer at the door, deputies prepare to enter the home to carry out the eviction. But before they can, there's one concern they can't ignore.
Well, we're gonna have to deal with that dog.
The dog just peeked his head in the corner of the window there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a large pit bull.
Oh boy.
Deputies approach a neighbor to ask about the man they're there to evict, 56-year-old Brian Helton. Since Brian no longer has a car, the neighbor isn't sure if he's home. The deputies then ask about the dog on the property.
Is it nice? Or is he going to bite us?
He's okay.
He's okay. He likes to jump, but he won't bite? Yeah. Okay.
Unable to gain entry with the landlord's key, they attempt to force the front door open and secure the dog.
Oh!
After several unsuccessful kicks, they back away to reassess. That's when one deputy makes a crucial observation.
If that dog is not sitting here barking at us, he's obviously in there.
Brian, this is the Thurston County Sheriff's Office. I need you to exit the residence with nothing in your hands.
Deputies repeatedly attempt to reach Brian by phone, hoping to convince him to leave peacefully, but get no answer.
Brian, Sheriff's Office. Need to come to the front door. Here for an eviction.
Soon after, Brian calls the deputy back from inside the house. As the conversation unfolds, it becomes apparent that his intentions may be taking a dark turn.
Can I talk to Animal Services?
They're right here.
Yep. Are you still there?
I'm just doing this. So he's actually a really good dog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't people look at his breed?
Yeah. What's his name?
His name's Bucho.
It's Butcho?
Bucho.
Okay, gotcha.
They're coming up with a plan of what to do with Bucho, the pit bull.
That like the Spanish version of Butch. I had a dog named Butch when I was a kid. So is Bucho the Spanish Butch? Is that Espanol Butch?
It's not good. No.
The deputies have reason to be concerned. According to police reports, in the lead-up to the eviction, Brian's landlord received photos from him showing a hatchet and several knives embedded in a wall, along with the message, "You f***ed with the wrong person."
Like, I ain't getting evicted. Fuck that. I ain't getting evicted, bro.
Police records also reference a 2024 call in which he threatened by cop, along with a prior conviction for assaulting a law enforcement officer.
Who?
Tom,
Tom.
landlord.
He's down the way, but he's not right out front here.
Explicit Love, are you watching on the wide angle or the vertical angle? Let me know. I'm trying to figure out which angle, because I'm broadcasting both from YouTube. So you can watch in vertical or the full screen now.
Oh.
All right, well, let's think about this for a little bit.
Approximately 5 minutes pass before deputies finally see a sign of hope at the garage.
Nope, garage is coming open. Garage is coming open. Dog's out.
Puppy, come on.
Garage is shut.
After a brief chase through the neighborhood, Animal Services captures Bucho. With the dog out of harm's way, deputies hope the standoff is nearing a peaceful conclusion, completely unaware of the danger they're about to face.
This is why you never rent.
Oh, the blinds are open.
Oh, he's right there. I see him walking. Yeah. He's got a white hoodie on. Oh, there's a fire. There's a fire. His hands are up. His hands are up. Oh, he's got his middle fingers. It's everywhere. He's lighting the whole thing. Oh. 31, 13.
Bro is psycho. He finna burn alive to like, what? Hell no. Hell no.
He just set his whole apartment on fire.
Hey, let me know how the audio's going. They said last stream it was real low coming from the mic. I don't know. The fucking driver settings updated on the app for the mic, and I don't know. Shit just changed. So I'm trying to get everything back situated.
Fire.
As the house continues to burn, deputies call the fire department and evacuate the neighboring unit of the attached duplex. Meanwhile, those remaining can only wait, uncertain whether Brian intends to surrender, fight, or simply let the flames consume him.
Garage.
Garage! Get out of the road! There he is. Hands! Hands up! Hands up!
When Brian finally emerges through the smoke, they hope it's to surrender, but he quickly makes it clear this standoff is far from over.
40, 40, 40, 40. 40 him! 40 him! Get on the ground!
Hit him, hit him. I've got him 340 so far. He's got a machete in his hand. He's got a machete. He's walking away.
With Brian now in the backyard, deputies position themselves along the side of the house and try to negotiate with him while he uses a tree for cover.
Brian, it's okay. Please drop the machete. We don't have to do it this way, Brian.
Imagine if you were the neighbor, bro. Imagine you were the neighbor. Like, you'd be so fucking pissed right now. Like, all your shit's about to get fucked up because this crazy ass dude, bro.
I don't want to. I don't want to, Brian. I don't. I don't.
Copy.
Brian, we can
Copy.
help you
He's
still.
behind a
We
tree
don't
right
have to
now.
do it
We've
this
got
way.
visual and talking.
This is not over for you, Brian. It is not. Just because that house is done doesn't mean you are.
Situation's over.
Radio 1.59 for info. Trees are now starting to light on fire as well.
As the fire jumps to nearby trees, the urgency of the situation continues to deepen. At the same time, a second group of deputies takes position on the opposite side of the house, cutting off Brian's escape.
It's hard to see.
A lone deputy quietly maneuvers
I gotta cut my hair, bro. My shit looking a little rough right now.
into position out of Brian's view.
If he comes to this side of the tree, I'm going to dart him.
Talk to me, please.
Yeah.
You good with me darting him?
Yeah. Dart him. Dart him. Drop.
Got him. Good taser.
Drop it. Drop it.
Drop it. Drop it, Brian. Taser, taser, taser. It's not working, though.
Drop the machete, Brian. Coming through.
I'm out of tasers.
I want you to drop the machete. Do it now. Come on, brother. Come on, Brian.
I'm surprised these cops ain't fucking smoke him yet, bro. They've used 3 non-lethal shots. They tased him 3 times. Bro got to be jacked up on some meth or something, because he just ate them shits and then slashed the fucking wire with this machete.
Come on, we don't do it this way.
I'll switch you.
The repeated barrage of 40mm rounds, along with the threat of more to come, appears to take its toll on Brian.
Battery's not working.
Does anybody else have a taser?
Yes. Do it. Here, take it.
There we go. Go, go, go! Hand!
On your stomach.
One person for command.
On your stomach. Fire. Come on, Brian. Get those hands on your stomach.
Okay, ready. Go ahead.
Right,
Yeah,
yep. Put your hand behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Yeah. Come on, man. Really? You got to be on my head?
Bump out.
You're good.
You got to be on my
Watch.
head.
Hey.
Office head. Office head.
At least he didn't try to attack the officers or nothing. I really think he just wanted to burn down the house to be like, fuck the owner. But the owner, if you renting, bro, you got to have homeowner's insurance. So it'll just be a headache. I mean, they got to cover this, right? Like, what the fuck?
With the flames devouring the house just feet away, deputies are forced to make another quick decision.
It's too hot. Pull him out. Ryan, get fire up here. I got it. Pull him back over.
Once everyone is safely away from the flames and Brian is fully detained, firefighters move in to battle the raging house fire. Deputies then place Brian on a stretcher and transport him toward a waiting ambulance.
He's all cut up. We don't know what from. Carter, will you evaluate him?
From non-deadly shots.
According to police records, Brian was transported to the hospital suffering from smoke inhalation and injuries sustained during the confrontation.
Brian looked crazy as fuck, boy. He looked like a crazy person. I would not rent to him.
Investigators recover the machete, the wooden club, and 2 cigarette lighters from the scene. The fire leaves the duplex a total loss. Online real estate records valued the property at approximately $450,000.
I feel bad for the homeowner. He's right over there. Key inside. Yeah. Yeah, arson.
According to court documents, 56-year-old Brian Hilton was charged with first-degree arson and first-degree malicious mischief. The case is ongoing. Get less restricted content.
Hey, that was crazy. But I thought he was gonna like. I thought he had that shit booby trapped or something. The way it was titled. They had the fucking clip. He just lit a. I wonder, did he just pour some gasoline on his couch or something? Cause that fire, bro, that shit went up quick. That shit went up quick. That whole house, even the next door house got fucked up. The whole duplex was fucked up, they said. So what? Does the owner have to like get a hotel for the other renter on the other side until that shit's fixed? Like, how the fuck does that work? Tyler said, I thought that was Jack Black. Shout out Tyler, man. Welcome to the chat. Our next case, trigger warning. It seems to be a child neglect case. It says toddler cooked alive. It's coming from recorded cases. Let's check it out. Hey, that girl, who that? Who that? Who that dropped that super chat? Who that? That's the first one of the month, boys and girls. So thank you so much, who that. Thank you for always showing love to us, man. You know you're my favorite viewer, man. Appreciate the love.
Try to calm yourself down. We started like butting heads a lot because I started telling Brittany, you gotta change the diaper for your kids. You can't leave them in the room.
On December 10th, 2019, deputies with the Leon County Sheriff's Office responded to a home in Tallahassee after a frantic call about two young children who had been found unresponsive.
It's El Salvador. Okay.
An El Salvador ID? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
No passport.
I know.
Hey, let me know what you guys are watching. Are you guys watching the wide angle or the vertical angle? Because today we're doing something a little different. We're doing the full screen and the vertical simultaneously on YouTube. So shout that out. Hey, Lil Ron, welcome to the chat, my boy. Thank you for being a member and thank you for showing up today. Hey, back to back. Who that? Who that? Who that dropped that super chat? Who that? Thank you so much, love. You know we need it. Appreciate you. And I know you're super interested, so I just want to tell you I'm taking another in-office drug test for the Army tomorrow. If that passes, I could go on to the next steps of trying to join. So pray for me, fingers crossed. Whatever you guys do out there, think good thoughts for your boy. We trying to get it done, trying to get into the military, 11B. Trying to do infantry. So let's see what happens. Trying to fight for my country, man. Real talk. Thank you, Explicit. Thank you for the jewels. Appreciate you helping sponsor today's stream.
He has his passport in his with all the doing. Just like the ID looking.
Okay, what? You guys were the only ones in the house?
Yes, with the kids and the cat.
The kids and the cat.
They checked him an hour ago.
And then I checked like 20 minutes ago and like 10 minutes ago.
Hey, don't thank me yet, MJ. Don't thank me yet, MJ. I'm trying to get in there, but we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But if I get in, I'll definitely appreciate it. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I used to be a habitual smoker. I haven't smoked weed in 31 days or drank either, but I never really was a drinker. I might more just drunk socially, but now I'm consciously not trying. I'm not drinking or smoking. So 31 days completely sober. Hopefully it works. If not, I should pass within the next couple weeks or so. You know what I mean? Just because I smoked for about 10 years straight every day.
And then he checked, and when I checked, they were fine. And then he checked.
What were they doing?
They were sitting there laughing at each other.
So they were, okay, so they were in the room together playing,
yeah,
or?
They were in the room playing, and I came in, and I was about to go back into...
When deputies arrived, they were faced with a scene that initially appeared to be a medical emergency. But as they began piecing together what had happened inside the home, disturbing details started to emerge.
Hey, you want to clear inside, make sure there's nowhere else?
Nah, I'll go do that now.
there anybody else in that house? Huh? Okay.
Hey, thank you, MJ. That means a lot. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me, man. Y'all really my support system. So I really fuck with y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and thank y'all for always looking out for me.
And one question would soon become impossible to ignore. How did this happen?
Where were you guys?
Okay, so it looks like this is a roommate situation or something. We got a bad mom living with this couple. They said that the mom is gone. They checked on the kid earlier. The mom wasn't there. The kid was in the room. Later in the day, the male roommate checked on the kids and they were unresponsive.
I was near the bathroom on the phone with the entrance because the cat was trying to mess with me and meow, 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 and I couldn't hear the entrance people. He was out here, and then I was, what happened was, he came in and went to go check the kids, and I had then stepped out because he was on the phone still, and I didn't want calls to like headbutt.
Y'all were both on the phone?
Yeah, because he was talking to his mom in El Salvador.
Okay.
And I was on the phone with the insurance company, so he came in to check on the kids with the speaker, and I was already on speaker.
So you walked outside?
I walked outside, and then I heard him screaming my name to come, come, come. I was on the phone with the insurance.
Hey, you know who that? Hey, once I get the go ahead, I'm vlogging all that shit, bro. I'm vlogging all that shit.
Brittany. Were you in the room with them? I had checked on them not that long ago, and 5 minutes later, Pedro went to go see them. Are they hurt? Tell me if the kids
I really don't know. They were, neither one of them were breathing. They got one of them breathing. They've taken them to the hospital.
What do you mean? The kids are not breathing.
They're on their way to the hospital.
Brittany, I told you to be more careful with the kids. That's why we left out of here.
Okay, it looks like the couple is the parents, and this was the roommate who left because the parents were fucking bad parents. So this girl was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
When deputies arrived at the home on the 6,000 block of Dome Level Road, they found two young children, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, unresponsive inside the house.
Just for like a better, calmer life. And I told her, come here. It's more calmer than Maryland. Over there, she lives in Maryland. And she was like, okay. So we paid her plane ticket. She moved here. I told Pedro, can she live with me? And he said yes. They fell apparently in love, okay?
Okay.
So Brittany and we started like butting heads a lot because I started telling Brittany, you got to change the diaper for your kids. You can't leave them in the room. Brittany, you have to change the diaper. Brittany, you have to feed your kids. Brittany, you have to do this. And she's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm like, Brittany, you have to feed your kids. They would come like in the morning. She wouldn't feed her kids till like 3 p.m., you know? And I'm like, Brittany. And then my sister, she's 13 years old. She would have to feed her kids.
Both children were unconscious and not breathing, and deputies immediately began performing life-saving measures while waiting for fire and EMS to arrive. The children were soon rushed to a local hospital where doctors found their internal body temperatures had climbed above 106.5 degrees.
So you are a firefighter, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool stuff, man. All right. And so you work out of Station 4?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's right over here on Pensacola Street, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Baby's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How could their internal temperatures get so hot? Did they have a fever or something? Were they sick? Like, man, I hope we find out more.
If you would, just tell me, obviously you're at work when you received that call. What kind of information did you receive about that call before you guys deployed out?
I was on the engine floor. It came out as 2 kids unresponsive. I think initially we were told that it was something to do with the heater, maybe a gas problem.
Okay.
Anyways, and we went in code 3.
Okay.
I was with Brandon Colaire and paramedic Rudy and Adam Bailey.
Okay. So y'all run over to the house and...
We got on scene. LCO was already on scene. Kids were already out of the house.
The 1-year-old was in particularly serious condition and would later die from the effects of the extreme heat. The 3-year-old survived, but the circumstances surrounding what had happened inside the home were already raising questions.
I think we were the only unit available that day when this call came out, which is why we were coming from a distance. It initially just came out as one pediatric child that was unresponsive. And
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Man, that's fucked up. I'm glad they were able to save the one child, but it seemed like the 1-year-old was just too young to like fight that type of neglect off, you know what I mean, to live through that shit. Let me know if you guys are watching on the widescreen angle or the vertical angle. Let me know, chat.
And then as we got closer, the notes started saying that there was 2 kids, and then notes from LCSO started saying that one was code 4, and then we got notes that one was code 4 and one was unresponsive. So we kind of knew somewhat of what we were walking into. So me and my partner had already discussed, you know, what we were going to do when we got on scene. When we pulled up, there was several LCSO cars there. Engine 4 was there, Fire Med 1 was there. When we got out, both of the children were laying on the ground. LCSO and TFD were both with both of the children. We obviously took the diaper off, and we noticed that it was a dirty diaper. There was both urine and fecal matter in the diaper. It was somewhat dry, so it looked like it had maybe been there for a while. Kind of like a greenish tint to it. The 3-year-old had on a t-shirt, like a white, he was soaking wet too, had on a white t-shirt and a diaper that was, again, soaking wet and kind of sagging.
And they're laughing at each other.
So they were, okay, so they were in the room together playing,
Yeah,
or?
they were in the room playing, and he knows how to plug in, and I told him not to. He's speech delay, developmental delay, has seizures and everything else, and he doesn't listen.
As deputies and investigators began looking around, they found a space heater inside the children's room. It had been unplugged by the time they arrived, but was still set to its highest setting. And even after...
Damn, she had them locked in that fucking room with the space heater on. Them kids probably dehydrated or overheated. And then the 1-year-old just shut down. I mean, it looks like the 3-year-old was shutting down too, but he was a little older, so they were able to revive him.
The children were removed and the door was opened. The room remained around 89 degrees, roughly 45 minutes later. The condition of the room only added to the concern.
But you're right next to the folks that are working on the 1-year-old, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
you guys are all in the ambulance together.
Yes, sir. The
You can hear
3-year-old
everything everybody's saying and what they're doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the 3-year-old had vitals, was just mild pulse, mild breathing, and you're assisting in that, just trying to get some ventilation, get to the hospital. What was the temperature in the ambulance? The air?
Just normal, you know.
Normal cool?
Normal cool.
Hey, what up, Tara? What up, Sally? Welcome to the chat, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of clothing the 3-year-old had on at the time? If any?
I think he had some pants on, but I'm not 100% sure what he was wearing.
Do you normally strip them down?
Yes, sir.
For stuff like that, just so you can see the whole body and everything?
Yes, sir. And then if we need to do any kind of IO drilling or anything, it's just...
Do you remember anything specific about the diaper?
I remember it being dirty, just kind of...
Had stool in it or dirty from dirt?
Kind of just dirt. I don't know if it had stool, I didn't check that, but just dirt.
Investigators found trash scattered around along with a soiled diaper. What deputies had walked into was no longer simply a medical emergency. They now needed to understand how 2 children had ended up in those conditions in the first place.
We got people waiting.
Probably TMH. That's what they said, but they don't. I mean, where was it? Have a reader? That's what we have.
TMH, is that too much heat?
What room were they in? They already took them, both of them in there. We have one shallow breathing, one not breathing. They got a reader, so.
I don't think it was carbon monoxide. I think them kids overheated, bro. Maybe dehydrated. It looks like the mom unplugged the space heater before the police and stuff showed up. But even after the door was open for 45 minutes, it was still reading 89 degrees in that room. Man. And they were left in that room all day with no food or water and the space heater just running.
Give me a CO detector.
At the sheriff's office, detectives began interviewing 26-year-old Brittany Delgado, the mother of the two children. At first, she appeared overwhelmed by what had happened, speaking emotionally about her children and the difficult history she had experienced trying to have a family.
Hey, Jane, thank you for the sub. If you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 12,000 subscribers. We're right underneath it. So all you guys are appreciated. Thank you so much. And yeah, Suzanne, I think you're right. I thought they said 106 for one and 108 for the other. That's way too hot, especially for a toddler and a baby.
Hey, you need some water?
Really, really claustrophobic.
Okay. You need the door open? That's cool. Yeah, all you gotta do is knock on it. We're gonna get you some water, okay?
I like the one.
Okay. Look. Hey, breathe. Stop.
Put the child
You put a child cover on
some of a lot of places, and
Did you put any on in that room
today, yes, and he's
before the incident?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he always takes them out, and I don't know how this kid takes those plugs out. I don't know if it's him.
Were those covers on all the outlets in that bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
They were?
They're on all of the outlets in the house normally. And the only time we take them off is if, say for example...
If you're going to use it, obviously.
Yeah, and then after we're done using it, we put it back on.
So what you're telling me is in that bedroom where they were found when you had the medical emergency with them, okay, you're saying...
Her friend who told her to move with them was complaining like, hey, bro, you got to feed these kids. You ain't feeding them till like 3 in the afternoon. But this fat ass bitch, I promise you, she ate way before 3 in the afternoon.
Saying there were covers on all those outlets before the heater was plugged in.
Yeah, before the whole incident happened, I kept plugging the thing back in because when I put in the heater was I put it in last night when we came back home because the room was kind of chilly.
She described the pregnancies and miscarriages she had gone through and presented herself as a mother who was deeply attached to her children and attentive to their needs. But as detectives continued asking questions, that image became harder to reconcile with what they were learning about the home. Delgado insisted that she paid close attention to her children and would never knowingly leave them in danger.
I love my kids too much. I'm not gonna. That's right there is called neglect and abuse, and I don't believe in that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with it.
I love my kids too much. This right now, it hurts me. I still have the image in my head how they looked and everything.
Yeah.
I'm worried about what's going on. I want to know what's going on with my kids. I want my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, you know they were transported by the ambulance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my family's asking me why I couldn't go with them, and I said, well, they said since they were still working on Alex, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just we're doing our due diligence, man. We want to make sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, and we want to make sure we first just understand what the frick happened. How do we get to point A where the boys are playing and are fine, all of a sudden they're overheated, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're being transported to the hospital, non-responsive. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to figure out how we got to point A to point B.
And I want to know how that happened too, and I really...
Well, I mean, only you and Pedro would know.
Yet investigators already had reason to question that claim. Just weeks earlier, deputies had been called to the same house after one of the children managed to get outside and was found wandering down the road without shoes. At the time, Delgado was reportedly inside the home sleeping. And now, investigators had two children found unconscious in a room that had reached dangerously high temperatures.
Or what was communicated to you that this was a situation?
When I pulled up, I walked right to the ambulance because there were so many people in the yard. Opened the back door so we can get them in. The 1-year-old was carried to the ambulance and placed on the one bench, and I just got to work there. Mm-hmm. The child was unresponsive, limp arms, okay? So, you're looking at signs of death, but from a clinical standpoint, I'm immediately checking pupils. Immediately checking vital signs just to see if I have a pulse rate or respirations. None were present. The other child, when they got that child, there were some indications. So they got started on that. I focused on mine. However,
as detectives began pressing her about the circumstances surrounding the children, Delgado's demeanor changed. The emotional conversation became increasingly confrontational, with her pushing back against the questions and challenging the investigators' suggestions about her parenting. But detectives weren't simply looking for an explanation anymore. They were trying to determine whether what happened to the children could have been prevented.
I'm claustrophobic too, but we'll keep the door open, alright?
Hell, all you had to do was unplug the fucking heater or check on them. Like, that's crazy.
Cool. Just breathe. Take deep breath.
Here comes the fake hyperventilating and them fucking crocodile tears, bro. Every time.
I'll get you a tissue. Make that a little bit easier. Is that better?
A little.
A little, okay. What got you, what happened?
I just felt that the walls were getting closer. It was getting hot in here.
Okay.
And I don't know if because I'm also thinking about the kids, I don't know.
Do what now?
I'm probably thinking about the kids as well too much because I don't know what's going on.
I know you can't see it on the vertical, but on the wide angle, if you're watching horizontal, this cop looks disgusted right now. She can't even look this bitch in the face sometimes, especially when she talking about, I feel claustrophobic.
We're gonna find out for you, okay? We're gonna find out.
I just had a miscarriage not that long ago too, and I don't want to lose any more kids. That hurts.
Goodness.
Shout out to you, man. Welcome to the chat.
The freaking hospital had to tie me down for the DNC because I didn't want to do it.
When was that?
A couple weeks, like 3 weeks ago. Almost a month, I was already a month and a half pregnant. I saw like everything that they said, oh, you're this much, and showed me that was doing the freaking ultrasound when she's not supposed to.
pain, and I went to the hospital, and they're saying that I was having a miscarriage.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to do a DNC, and I said, I want a second opinion. And no, you can't go anywhere. You're going to end up dying if you leave here. You've had 5 C-sections.
Dear Jesus.
And they wouldn't let me leave the hospital until I did that. They said if I was to leave, I would be leaving under unauthorized doctor or something.
Yeah.
I forget the whole phrase for that shit, which like my claustrophobia is really bad. Like, I can't even, we have to sleep with our door open. I don't know if you went in towards like where the bathroom was.
I didn't go in the house. No, I didn't go in the house.
If you would have had that door open in the bedroom, them kids wouldn't have suffered what they did, bro. They cooked alive. That little space heater in that room, it's like someone said in the chat, it's not even winter. Like, everybody's wearing shorts and shit. Like, was this shit on purpose? Like, I don't get it. Or was she just this stupid?
Where our room is, we have like a weight, like a 5-pound weight that I put on, like, to stop the like door stopper.
Yeah.
Did you?
We know damn well you ain't lifting no weights. Why the fuck you got a 5-pound weight?
Do you know if anybody got the cat, if they got her in her cage, by any chance? Because she's really iffy with certain people.
I don't know. She's not an attack cat, is she?
She'll run from you, but she'll also try to run outside. But she might bring out her claws though, but she's not gonna scratch because the kids can.
Yeah.
And they
I
should
hope there's no deputies that are scared of a cat. If
all
we
they gotta
we're
do
gonna
is
be in
like where
trouble.
her 2 collars are, because we always gotta leave like she was outdoors before. Because my parents gave me to her, gave me her, and between the collars, like right there, you just grab at the nape and just pick her up and.
Okay. If she's not in the cat.
That they're fighting with the cat, or somebody's fighting with the cat, or something's happening. So obviously something's happening. So I come in, and I was also smoking a cigarette at the time, a little short that I had. And I came in with the cigarette because I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And he's like, the kids, go see the kids, I'm on the phone, I need something, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, I will go see what's going on. I'm like, can you please take this thing? Because I can't go in the room with the kids with this in my hand. He just brushed it out of my hand saying, fuck that cigarette, you know? And I'm like, can you please turn it off? Are you fucking kidding me? Can you turn it off or throw it outside and do something? Don't throw it in the fucking floor in the fucking living room. Like, the fuck?
Bitch, what are you talking about? You talking about, like, this the type of hoe that be smoking a cigarette and holding her baby. Like, nobody believes you, bro. We don't believe you, lady. You talking nonsense right now. This not even pertinent to the case. Them kids would be lucky if all you did was smoke a cigarette around them.
And I ran to go see the kids, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna need your help. Normal, I guess, normal faint. When I did it here, but when I did it here, it was a little bit stronger. So I was like, he's alive. I just need to go do CPR somehow. But obviously, I'm not gonna hardcore a 1-year-old, you know. So I was
What do you mean? What does that mean?
like I would do CPR on you if I needed to. The whole like that type.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna have to use either.
Cheeseburgers forever, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subscriber. You too, man. You ain't never lied. She probably got a nasty belly button.
This or this. So.
Okay.
I know that's what needs to be done.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I got what's middle.
All right.
On the chest. So I was doing that in the room. I had him on the back after I had did the water and everything. I went to the room, laid him on our bed, and was doing that.
With chest compressions?
Yeah.
Okay.
With some little bit of air. Because I learned, and when you live in Maryland, D.C., Virginia, you learn CPR in school, in elementary school. And then the Heimlich maneuver you learned as well. So I learned this at a young age. So I know at least flat, but he's not going to fall, you know? And Pedro is a dumbass, and I'm doing the chest compressions while I'm holding them, so that way he's not gonna, what I'm doing is not gonna fuck up. Pedro is trying to do around. So I'm like, it didn't click right away until I turned around and I saw one of the sheriff cars.
Okay. So.
It didn't click right. It didn't click right.
All right.
It shouldn't. I mean, that happens.
So, just make sure I understand everything. I'm just going to hit some of the highlights, okay? Then I'm going to ask some questions to clarify. So you got up around 7, everybody got up, you made breakfast. Pedro got up around maybe about 9 o'clock. The boys were playing in the end room down there where the stroller was. About 9 o'clock, you made breakfast for everybody after Pedro got up. And then at that point, you got on the phone with the insurance company. Pedro was on the phone with family in El Salvador. Now, Pedro, where was he on the phone the whole time?
At first, he was in the living room, and then because I was in the living room and moved towards the bathroom, he stepped out the back door.
So he's in the back door on the phone.
Yeah, and
I was still in the house?
I was still in the house.
Where were you in the house?
I was, and at that point, I came towards the kitchen, like where the stove is, and I stood there, and then I went to go check on the kids, and they were fine. So
what were they doing when they checked on them?
When I checked on them, that was like 5 minutes before him, so.
What were the boys doing?
That was like 15 minutes.
What were the boys doing?
They were sitting there playing still. They were acting normal.
Okay. What was the temperature in the room like?
Yo, what up, Floridian? Good morning, my boy.
Me, it felt a little warm, but I didn't feel like it was to the point where like they could pass out or I could pass out, anybody could pass out. I felt like it was okay.
Was the door open or closed when you went to the room to check on them?
It was wide open. They had a little toy prop in it.
Okay. Was the heater on?
When I went in there and looked to see it, the thing was off.
The dial was off?
Yeah, the dial was up towards off.
Okay.
Put it.
Okay.
I've done this so many times today, like.
You saying he has the dexterity to plug it into the outlet and take it out?
The outlet is where he was plugging it up at. It's literally both of the outlets in that room or down here.
Well, that's one thing, but I'm saying.
She trying to say they did this to themselves? That they should know to unplug the heater and shit? Like, hell no. A 3-year-old don't got that cognitive ability to be like, it's hot, let me unplug this heater. It probably was just on, and when they woke up, that shit was on, and then they were playing in the room all day.
He knows
it takes a little bit of dexterity to get a plug in there.
He knows how to do it because he had it even at a younger age. I let him use a phone, and he saw me. Kids pick up quickly nowadays. He saw me putting in, but it does take him a few tries to get it in. But he does get it.
If that's the case, you lucky this kid never fucking electrocuted himself. Literally, we have plugs in the house, like them little baby safe plugs. If it's an outlet that's not used, you just don't want open outlets around toddlers, bro. They'll stick anything in there. I remember one time when I was like 8, I used to play like secret spy games, like my imagination. You know, I was the only child, so I had to make shit up. And I had a paper clip, and I started like sticking that shit in the light switch, and that shit like shocked the shit out of me, bro. I never did that shit again.
So you've seen him be successful with plugging the heater in.
I've seen him even.
That's just to tell you how dumb I was at 8. So there's no way in hell that a 3-year-old knows how to safely unplug and plug in a fucking space heater. Don't space heaters cost most of the house fires in America? Or am I tripping? Did I just make that statistic up?
The heater's on.
I put the child.
You put a child cover on the.
On some of a lot of places, and.
Did you put it on in that room?
Today, yes, and he's.
Before the incident?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he always takes them out, and I don't know how this kid takes those plugs out. I don't know if it's him.
Were those covers on all the outlets in that bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
They were?
They're on all of the outlets in the house normally. And the only time we take them off is if, say for example,
if you're going to use it, obviously.
Yeah, and then after we're done using it, we put it back on.
So what you're telling me is in that bedroom where they were found when you had the medical emergency with them, okay, you're saying there were covers on all those outlets before the heater was plugged in.
Yeah, before the whole incident happened, I kept plugging it up the thing back in because when I put in the heater was I put it in last night when we came back home because the room was kind of chilly. So I took out, it was the bottom. I took out the bottom one and put it on the floor, right by the right.
Last night.
Mhm.
Because you plugged it in.
And then this morning, throughout the night and everything else, I've been taking out heater, plug, and cover.
So all day today,
I've been doing
you've
the
been
same thing.
pulling the plug out, putting the cover back on, and moving the heater out of the room. You've done it all. How many times did you say you did that today? Back to the phone calls. You're on Pedro's on the phone outside. You're on the phone inside. You go in there and check on them. The heater's plugged in. You unplug it, pull it out, put it in the hallway. Then what happens next? And you're still on the phone call?
Yeah, I'm still on the phone call while I'm doing all this.
How long were you on the phone call altogether?
I was probably on the phone call for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes.
Do you think it could have been longer than 10 minutes, possibly?
I don't know, but while I was on the phone the whole time, I was checking on them.
Okay. Do you have you have your phone on you, right?
They took it.
Oh, they took it, okay. I'll check and see, maybe we can get an idea how long you're on the phone. Okay, so you're on the phone, Pedro's out back, and then...
And while we were trying to get the kids, I told the insurance company.
I agree with that.
I love my kids too much. This right now, it hurts me. I still have the image in my head, how they looked and everything.
Yeah.
Yo, Eddie, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate the love.
I'm worried about what's going on. I want to know what's going on with my kids. I want my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, you know they were transported by the ambulance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my family's asking me why I couldn't go with them, and I said, well, they said since they were still working on Alex, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just we're doing our due diligence, man. We want to make sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, and we want to make sure we first just understand what the frick happened. How do we get to point A where the boys are playing and they're fine, all of a sudden they're overheated, right? And then they're being transported to the hospital, non-responsive. And we're trying to figure out how we got to point A to point B.
And I want to know how that happened too, and I really...
Well, I mean, only you and Pedro would know.
Yeah, and the only thing I'm thinking, and I kept taking it out. I mean, I've tried to keep it out, and he kept...
Do you think it's possible that you were on the phone longer than you think, and those boys had that door closed while that heater's on full blast?
No, the door was open.
You don't think that's possible?
The door was open. Because even when I saw it, it was open. Everything was open.
If we're going by the timeline that you gave me for how long that, the intervals that the boys were checked on, I can't see how, if the boys were in that room 5 minutes, that they could overheat that fast. So it tells me that they had to have been in that room longer than maybe you probably perceived. Is it possible? I mean, because I've been on the phone before. I've been on the phone before, talking to people, and you lose track of time very quick.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if I may have you're right, I may have that's when he checked, but
Hey, Rocket, man, what's poppin', man? Let's celebrate Rocket's 3 months as a, my bad. I think I'll fucking change the settings on the mic again. But let's celebrate Rocket's 3 months as a member, man. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for being a member, man. Appreciate that.
I was on the phone still with insurance.
Okay.
And I was about to start washing some
How's the mic picking up? Let me know how the audio sounds.
for the dishes as well. And then he came out talking on the phone, and then I walked towards the bathroom area, towards the front door, had the front door basically cracked. And he was screaming my name, so I came in. When I came in to see why he was screaming, saying Brittany, all he said was Brittany. He didn't say anything else.
Okay, well listen to me for a second here.
And when I came in, that door was open.
All right. When we got on scene, that door was open and closed probably 3 or 4 times of people walking in, just getting an idea of the layout of the room, okay? Those temperatures were at 90 degrees with that door mostly open the whole time. So I know that door was closed because those temperatures were very, very warm, okay? It wasn't open
Because I told Brother I had also.
So who's primary custody of those kids? Primary responsibility to watch those kids? Who is
Me.
It? You. Okay.
But that steps up more.
Hey guys, we're simulcasting in vertical and wide angle now. So definitely check out the wide angle, check out the vertical. We're trying to do more things to offer better a better viewing aspect to the community, man.
But majority of the time they're under your care and custody, and you're checking on their welfare, and you're making sure they have everything.
Legally, I am.
I'm not talking about legally is one thing, but who's actually and actively responsible for them?
It's equal.
It's equal. Now, just a second ago, you said it was you.
Yeah, but I thought you meant legally. Legally,
I know it's you.
Yeah, but not legally, All right. We both step up to the plate and take even.
So I want to tell you something. They took temperatures of the boys' core temperature rectally at the hospital. 8 degrees. Now, this is after being put in a cool ambulance and about a 35-minute ride in probably a 68-degree temperature ambulance and get to the hospital. So that tells me that the core temperature was higher than 108 degrees before.
God damn, bro. Them kids was like 120 degrees. They bodies just probably shut down. Like, you're not supposed to be that hot. And we don't know how long they were that hot for. We don't actually know how long they were in that room.
They got into that ambulance. The temperature had to come down a little bit once they got out of the house. Now you see what I'm saying? So something's not adding up here. Here's the thing. The doctors are in there working on your boys. And they're in critical condition.
I know.
All right? And we need as much added information as we can. Listen to me. So we can give the doctors information that they need to treat them, okay? So I need you to be a little more forthcoming than what you've been telling me, because I'm laying some facts out here to you that you can't be disputed, okay? So I need you to be honest with me. If they were in that room with that door closed, that heater running longer than what you told me, and if you made a mistake and didn't remember correctly, I need you to be truthful and tell me now and correct me now.
The last time when I checked them, or between the one before the last and the last, I don't know if they shut the door. They could have shut the door.
Brittany, that couldn't have happened. Both of you guys could not have been there in 5 minute, 10 minute intervals. Listen to me, and their temperature gotten that high. If you guys are in there and you're saying the room's comfortable, or it's just a slightly warm, that means that door was closed. They were in there for an extended period of time.
You know her fat ass always hot. She probably sit right in front of the fan, like blasting the AC. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
With that heater running, do you know the max temperature of that heater when it's turned on? Do you know the max temperature?
I never put it on though.
Listen to me. When I saw the heater myself, there's a dial that goes all the way around, okay? The dial was 1 down from the high setting.
I never put it on.
That's what the setting was on. You and Pedro said you said you pulled the cord out of the heater. Listen to me. This is crucial now. So we checked the temperature of that heater when it's on its high setting like that. 150 degrees. Do you hear me?
Yes.
150 goddamn degrees.
Okay.
The investigation eventually turned toward 37-year-old Pedro Ramirez Alvarado, Delgado's boyfriend, and the other adult living in the home. Unlike Delgado, Pedro was not the children's biological father, but he was living with them and had been around the children regularly. When investigators brought him in for questioning, he was given the opportunity to explain what his relationship with the children was like.
Okay, we haven't heard an update about them. What we're doing right now is because this has been a suspicious incident. We don't know what's happening, so we have to investigate. All these guys that are here right now are our detectives. They're crime scene detectives and our violent crimes detectives, so they're probably they're talking to her, they'll probably want to talk to you to get the same statement that you've given, what happened, what you do know, okay? So that's what's going on. That's why we've got everything taped off, because we have to fully investigate.
I don't understand,
Okay.
And, more importantly, what he had been doing while the children were inside the house.
So you never saw anything, because we have reports of the kids running around outside in the streets, nobody around. You know, these type of things, there's a long history.
The last time this kid did that was change everything the locks. I told you, this kid go outside.
Bro, how down bad you gotta be as a man to be fucking on that shit? Like, to claim that as your girlfriend, bro. Like, man.
That was Sunday. We was sleeping. He was sleeping in the room.
Pedro described himself as someone who cared about the kids and maintained that he had not been responsible for what happened to them.
You and her have equal responsibility for taking care of the kids. So I personally feel that you've been honest with me the whole time. You're honest with me about your immigration status, which a lot of people don't do that. I could charge you with negligent child abuse, causing great bodily harm. I could put you in jail for that tonight. I have enough to do that. Because you and Brittany were home and were charged of seeing after the kids.
As detectives worked through the timeline, he explained where he had been and what he claimed to know about the children's condition.
Tell me about how your day started today. When you got up this morning, would you tell me what time you got up and tell me everything that you did with you and with Brittany and the kids until the sheriff's office came to your house? Could you do that for me?
Everybody, we called late today.
What time?
I'm not sure. I need to see my cell phone because I started to watch my cell phone. Because I told you yesterday I finished my project and my job yesterday, and these people don't want to pay me. They don't pay me, and they own a house.
At least initially, his account placed the tragedy outside his own responsibility. But investigators were looking at more than just what Pedro said happened that day. They had the condition of the room, the space heater, the children's extreme body temperatures, and the accounts they had already gathered from Delgado and others.
Were by themselves with nobody watching them. How long did you?
Bro was trying to get that green card. That's why he was fucking with this bitch.
You think they were inside?
I go to check the kids 2 times. I'm telling you was when.
While you're on the phone?
No, when we was trying to eat, and I say, get ready because we're gonna go to Quincy. The little guy just told me to, okay. And
Brittany was still on the phone?
No.
She was on? No.
And as detectives began comparing those details against Pedro's version of events, the question became whether his explanation could account for everything they had already found. Because while Pedro maintained that he wasn't involved, investigators were beginning to build a case that suggested the adults in that home had far more responsibility for what happened than either of them wanted to admit.
Without toys, something just they was playing with.
Okay.
And she was making a breakfast for me and the kid. We were starting to eat something because they gonna eat later. These kids really need care when they eat something because never want to eat something.
What was she making for breakfast?
I eat it.
Y'all was eating up all that food in the house. I guarantee you that lady was getting food stamps or EPT for them kids. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but they was taking up all the food, bro. They wasn't sharing the food. I bet you these kids are skinny as shit. I'll bet anything on that. The fact that he said they won't eat, they never want to eat. Y'all just leave them in the room all day. Y'all don't even tell them when y'all cooking and shit. They're 1 in 3. Like they don't know. You gotta take care of them.
Pupusas? What is that?
This is some traditional play from Salvador. It's corn tortilla stuffed with cheese and meat and beans.
Sort of like a quesadilla?
Yeah.
So she was making that for
No,
everybody?
no. She make something broccoli and cheese
And this was breakfast?
salad. No. This is like a lunch.
Because you woke up late. It's lunch.
Just late. Make some, I don't know what call this, a little bit for for Alexis, eat the broccoli.
Hey, what up, Roger? Welcome to the chat, baby. Thank you for being a member. And thank you for showing up today. This guy and his girlfriend, he's not the dad, but he's the boyfriend that lives with them. They left these kids in a small room inside a trailer in a very small bedroom with a heater on all fucking day, a space heater. That the space heater max temperature was like 150 degrees. The kids' temperature after a 30-minute ride to the hospital in an air-conditioned ambulance still read 108 degrees at the hospital. So that means these kids were probably internal temperatures were close to 120, 125 degrees at the hottest point in the room. They haven't said how long the kids were actually in the room, but I'm assuming all fucking day, bro. Like all day, this heater was running inside the room. Ultimately, one of the children succumbed to the issue, and then the other child they were able to revive. But I mean, if you overheat that bad, I mean, there's definitely a good chance of brain damage. You know, for sure. Even recovering from that, being that small.
For Julia, because they eat it different.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, when you woke up around 11,
Yo, Noob, welcome to the chat, baby boy. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for showing up today.
Brittany and the boys were already awake, correct? You were the last one to wake up?
I don't know if she was really long time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when you woke up, she was out of the bed and she was on the couch. Or does she sleep on the couch?
She was sleeping over there. I don't remember.
So when you talked to her, you had to wake her up?
Yeah, but she go to the room.
Which room? Your room or the boys' room?
No, my room.
To your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And asking me what happened with this guy. He wanna text me something.
Okay, in just a second. So you went and talked to her.
Hey James, thank you for the gift, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you for helping sponsor today's stream.
And then she came back into the room, your bedroom, and both of you were talking in your bedroom, right?
No, we was talking over there.
In the living room?
Yeah, but
she followed you?
we back to I go to the living room because we're starting to date.
Okay. And the boys were in their room?
Yeah.
Okay. So she makes breakfast?
They was in the living room, but they was playing it. They go to the room.
Okay.
And
Nah, them kids never was outside of that room, bro. They never got outside of that room. Cause if they would have got outside of that room, they wouldn't have overheated like that. They would have been able to cool down. Plus, one of them's 1 year old. He can't even open doors and shit. Y'all had him in the room with the door closed. You might as well have locked him in a fucking sauna at that point.
and that was what happened. We was trying to know what's happened with this morning. The insurance trying to.
Hey man, shout out Louisiana. Post where you guys are tuning in from, man. I'll shout your city and state or country out. Let me know.
We paid, but for no reason. But we was watching TV, and this kid was playing and said, "What doing? Nothing. Okay." Yeah, I said, "Okay, we're gonna go to with the Queens." And this little boy, they can speak really well. Just make noise or something. Okay.
So they don't talk well?
Hey, Brian, shout out North Carolina, man. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, the home of Floyd Mayweather, right? That's where he from. You a Tar Heel fan, Brian, or a Dookie fan?
Oh, not really well. Okay. I said, he say okay, or some make songs, but don't talk really well. But he say okay. I back to the E, and she was trying to find some papers about the insurance. We was calling the insurance. These people was at the time because they don't want to talk with she because the insurance is under my name. She appear in the insurance too because she driving my cars too. And we was trying to talk with some manager or something like that because the customer service don't want to help. Yeah, Brittany say he don't speak English. That's why I'm talking with you. And say, well, yeah, but I need to talk with him. I say, I'm here. Why you don't want to help me? I'm here. I don't know why you asking me for that money. We already paid. We was make some calls, 2 calls. The first time they no answer. The second time.
Were your phone calls inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside.
Yeah. Later.
So how long?
Later, my family called me on my cell phone when she was talking with the insurance people.
Yeah.
And I was sad and say because my family had a situation over there. They need money because they needed to pay the rent too. And they said I got the same situation. Because I got no money now because some guy don't pay me. Yeah. And then I was talking maybe 5 minutes. When I back to the inside, Brittany was talking with the insurance people. I go to the room. I see the
Clinton, Twin Peaks, Michigan. Shout out, man. Shout out Big Blue, man. Michigan showing up in the chat today.
The little guy and over the floor, but I was thinking that he was sleeping. You see the older.
Was he on his stomach or on his back?
No. Here was connected.
Had failed to protect them charges and was also convicted. Both adults being held responsible for the child's death. Brittany Delgado was convicted of aggravated manslaughter and child neglect and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. She later appealed her sentence. Pedro Ramirez Alvarado faced the same charges and was also convicted of aggravated manslaughter and child neglect. In July 2024, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison, followed by 10 years of probation. Prosecutors argued that the children had been left in dangerously hot conditions, with a space heater running inside their room, and that the adults responsible for their care had failed to protect.
Hey, that's what's up, Santiago. I used to live in Denver, man. Shout out Denver, man. Well, I used to live in Thornton, but it's like a suburb of Denver. I'm sure you know that. But yeah, man. So both these people got 30 years plus, 20, 30 years plus. I don't know how the mom didn't get more years like that. I don't know how bro got more years than her. I'm also don't understand how bro didn't get deported. Like, actually, I'm glad he didn't get deported because he might not have did time in his country. You know what I mean?
Them. The 1-year-old never survived the ordeal. The 3-year-old did, but was left suffering from the same extreme heat. What began with 2 children being found unresponsive inside their own home.
Yeah, that was a sad case, man. RIP to that angel. That lady did not deserve kids at all, for sure, for sure. All right, our next one is gonna come from Interrogation Court. Police hunt down 14-year-old after he kills stranger for fun. Let's check it out.
Yeah, you're gonna end up doing time over someone else's board. This is like a big deal. Like someone lost their life, dude.
Behind somebody's dumb shit. that you was in the car with.
Getting schooled by his parents is one of the 3 people believed to be responsible for the killing of mother Pamela Cabriales. And at the center of this murderous trio is 14-year-old Remy Cordova.
Cabriales was killed in the middle of Colfax after a minor fender bender.
As part of a gang ritual, Cordova opened fire on Cabriales with a high-powered rifle.
And moments after killing this innocent mom, Remy has gone.
I remember this case. They just released it, but I believe the young kids, like they were in a stolen car, if I'm not wrong. And that kid was trying to impress the older kids. I think they were a gang, maybe, I'm not sure. But he had a fucking assault rifle, and he was like, should I just fire on her? And they were like, yeah. And then he shot her shit up. But I think they ran into her. But she might have hit them. I don't remember, but we'll find out.
On the run. Armed with an AR-15, he is hiding somewhere in this Colorado city and evading arrest as a desperate manhunt to find him ensues before this crazed teen can kill anyone else.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Leffer with the Denver Police Department, okay?
I'm sorry, Mom. Stop.
You okay, ma'am?
It's the evening of February 20th, 2021 in Denver, Colorado, around 10.
Damn, Santiago, as soon as you came in, we got a Colorado case. What's the fucking chance?
45 p.m. and 32-year-old Pamela Cabriales is driving home after a nice dinner with a friend. But the successful real estate agent and devoted mom of a 5-year-old son has no idea that a minor fender bender is about to end in tragedy. As traffic slows to a stop at the intersection of Colfax Avenue and Interstate 25, her black 2008 Range Rover allegedly makes minor contact with the dark-colored Honda in front of her. But what happens next turns a simple everyday occurrence into a chaotic crime scene and a desperate struggle to save Pamela's life. As the other cars watch in slow-motion horror, a young man gets out of the Honda's passenger seat with an AR-15 style rifle and unleashes multiple rounds into the front of Pamela's SUV. Witnesses first mistake the shots as fireworks, but soon realize they're in the middle of an all-out assault. While they're given precious few seconds to take cover, Pamela isn't afforded that luxury, and as bullets rip through the Range Rover and shatter windows, she's struck multiple times. As the Honda flees, Good Samaritans rush to Pamela's aid, and Denver police and paramedics soon arrive.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Leffer with the Denver Police Department, okay? I'm just gonna keep some pressure on him, okay? Yeah. Hey, she took quite a few, about 4 or 5 rounds to the face. She's the only victim.
Damn, bro. I think that officer said she just took 4 or 5 rounds to the face. So she already passed at this point. I mean, we know they don't save her, but yeah, we haven't seen the body cam footage. I haven't seen the body cam footage. I only seen the interrogation footage. I think of the other 2 boys from, I think it was EWU or some shit.
Pamela's gravely wounded, her vehicle totally destroyed by gunfire, and as she's transported to the nearest hospital, her condition is bleak. But as doctors do everything they can to save her, police do everything in their power to track the culprits down. And this means first speaking with witnesses like Jaden Aarons to find out exactly how this seemingly random shooting unfolded.
Then I heard pop, 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 pop. And at first it didn't register what was happening until the cars in the 2 lanes next to me started going. And then I realized, I said, oh, something's happening, and I ducked down and several more happened. And I pulled next to the car, barely got a glance. It looked as though the window was either rolled down or shot out, but I believe that the window was out. I didn't look at the windshield or see inside the vehicle. And then the car that was in front of them sped off. I went behind them, but pretty far back because they went pretty quickly, and got off on Federal. So they went straight and I got off on Federal, and I didn't obviously see what occurred because the car was obstructing my view. So I didn't know at the time if the shots came from the car in front or inside the vehicle. But that's what I saw.
You said you heard multiple pops. You went pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. How many of those do you think you heard the first time?
I'm
in your
gonna
estimation?
call it 5 to 7, perhaps.
Okay, and then you said you heard.
Man, you'd be surprised, bro. Denver got some gangs, bro. Like 5 Points, like downtown Denver. The suburbs are real quiet up there. But yeah, Denver, bro, major city. All major cities got gangs, bro. Like real gangs. I'm not saying these dudes was real gangster or nothing. It ain't gangster to shoot up some fucking lady in her car. Like that's crazy. These kids were just stupid. But yeah, bro, it's gangs. Any metro area, you gonna have gangs, bro.
You ducked down and heard several more pops. How many more do you think you heard?
Perhaps 3.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, bro, gangs really only kill other gangs. It be teenagers that do stupid shit like this, or psychos. Like they don't do this. Like this is not something they do on a, like, you know what I mean? But that's why I always say teenagers are the most dangerous people in the world. I do not fuck with teenagers, bro. They are dangerous. I remember how stupid I was as a teenager, and just times that by 10, because as you get older, the young generation just keeps getting more wilder and wilder. Like we were wilder than our parents. Think about the first gangs, bro. They used to dance battle and shit. Like, and then every generation just takes it up a notch.
In between the two was a second or two.
Okay.
That it paused.
Sure.
Wasn't very long.
And you never saw anybody get in or out of any vehicles?
No.
Okay.
I, in my mind, thought it was fireworks or something.
Sure.
And just wasn't paying attention.
When you go around the car you're in front of, why do you go around the car?
Yeah, no, Roger, he for sure was trying to shoot through that windshield at least, because like he was trying to fucking shoot her. Like he was shooting through the windshield. I believe during his interrogation footage, he said he was just trying to shoot the engine, but that was a lie. It was crazy is he's only 14, and Denver is pretty lenient sometimes on sentencing, so he might fucking get out of jail, bro.
Because the other 2 cars did it, and I felt like I was in danger, and I heard the shots coming, and I was ducking down, and I thought maybe they were going to hit me. I was scared to go that way because, again, I didn't know if they were coming from that vehicle, but I couldn't go any other way, so.
This may seem like a really dumb question. If you can articulate it more, why did you feel you were in danger? Tell me more about that.
Because I recognized the sound of gunshots, and I thought perhaps one was going to hit me.
Were you scared?
Not really until after, because it didn't really register. It was definitely like weird. So I was like, my awareness was heightened, but it still didn't register.
Tell me more about why you ducked.
Because I thought I was going to get shot.
Jaden describes a chaotic, terrifying scene, and with so much going on, it was nearly impossible to pay attention to anything other than staying alive. In fact, it seems she just as easily could have been struck herself. But while she didn't get a look at the shooter, the same can't be said for witness Alex Martinez, who after attending a soccer match, had a front row seat to tragedy.
When he got out, he had his hoodie on, and he turned to face towards north, and all I see is the side of his forehead, so literally right here.
Okay.
And then that's when I noticed that he lifted up his arm, and his arm was being covered by the top of the car. And I'm in a Ford Edge, so I say it's a pretty big car. He was about like 5'6", 5'7", and that's when I noticed that he had a gun. So my first instinct when I heard it was to get down just in case if they started shooting towards me. I did not physically see the weapon.
Okay.
I seen the light from when you shoot the gun, and you have the light and the sound.
Okay.
So that's what I heard. I heard the toof, toof, toof.
So the light, like the muzzle flash, we call it. It's like the fire, like when you
fire
fireworks,
yeah.
or you fire a gun and
yeah,
and it comes out. Those gases escape. And what color was that you saw?
When I looked over, the first time I heard it, I got goosebumps. So I looked over, and I just remember seeing white. So.
Okay, but you saw the muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Is what we call it.
Yeah, the muzzle flash.
Coming out. How many times do you think you saw flashes?
About 6 times.
Okay.
Both witnesses estimate different numbers of shots fired, but as it turns out, they're both wrong, because authorities later estimate that 15 to 20 shots were fired into the SUV, and all in a matter of just a few seconds.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's an AR, bro. That motherfucker going do, 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 do. Like, they wouldn't have been able to count that shit.
Did you hear the person that got out from the right front passenger seat of that car? Did you hear him say anything?
No.
Did you hear them yell anything?
No, not really. I didn't hear anything at all because my music I had my music loud because I'm a big fan of music, and I had my music going, and then that's when I heard the.
Hey, my bad, noob. I meant to tell you that. Yeah, it stands for Explore With Us. So the original EWU YouTube channel was a family vlog that used to do trail walks and shit, I think, and like go on vacation and shit. And when they got to 1 million subscribers, they sold the channel to the true crime guy, Ewu, and then he just kept it going and rebranded it as a true crime channel. But yeah, Ewu did not grow to 1 million subscribers from being true crime. He actually bought the channel with 1 million subscribers, continued to grow it, and then released other network channels. You feel me? Like EWU, Bodycam, and Interrogation, all the different ones they got. Hey, shout out Love to Paint, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate the love. Welcome on in, girl. How you been, Nicole?
The first gunshot go off, and I look over, and then I just see the light, like the white.
Thank you for helping sponsor today's stream.
Whatever you guys call it. And then that's when I got goosebumps on my arm because I just knew that. But when I was driving away, I noticed one in the rear mirror poke his head out, like look back.
Tell me more about that.
So I was going, because my first instinct was to get away because I was scared.
Okay.
So I was going, and then I was trying to get away quickly as possible. And I look in the rear mirror, and I see the Range Rover in there. And I look in, and I see the Honda coming. And I just see a head go like this, but it had a hoodie on. So.
Okay, and was that from the front area of the car or the rear area of the car? So from the passenger side or driver's side?
Driver's side. It was a black hoodie.
Okay. So it came from the driver?
Yeah, the driver's side.
So put an arrow in red the direction he shoots at. And this sounds silly, but what leads you to believe he was shooting in the direction of that car?
Well, because when he started shooting, I noticed that the.
Likewise, Nicole, it's always fun when you're in the chat.
The light from when he shot it was going backwards.
Okay.
So I was like, all right. So and I ducked down, and that's when I lifted up my head just to take a peek, and that's when I seen his arm on the side of the car facing backwards.
Now that authorities know the what of the case, they need to know the who, and that dark-colored Honda is the key to it all. But just the very next day, the vehicle spotted in connection to a separate investigation, a gang-related shooting at a McDonald's. After the suspects flee, a short chase ensues, before 3 teenagers abandon the vehicle and are seen on security footage fleeing on foot. Police race to track down the suspects, scouring the neighborhood for any trace. It's not.
This happened in 2021, so people were still wearing masks and shit for sure, Viper.
Long before 14-year-old Remy Cordova is apprehended, and just minutes later, 18-year-old Nashawn Johnson is found hiding in a residence shed. Inside, they find shell casings matching the caliber used in Pamela's murder. The third suspect is soon apprehended, and as they're taken in for questioning, Detectives want to know why they murdered an innocent mother in front of witnesses.
Why is bro named White Guy? Like, what? Y'all see this? That shit say White Guy. It's got a silhouette. They don't got his mugshot.
And for seemingly no reason at all. First up is Nishan Johnson, the driver of the vehicle, who, at least for now, claims ignorance on the entire thing.
So, Nishan, I just want to figure out what's going on, what happened. If you could just kind of take me through the events tonight, where you were, what was going on, who you were with, and don't worry about me writing. You don't need to catch up. Just go and I'll catch up with you. I'm just taking down some things. Don't worry about any of that, okay? That's just for me. So if you want to just start, work backward or forward, however you want to do that. I mentioned westbound Colfax I-25. Do you know what I'm talking about with that?
No.
Okay. Well, let's talk how just your night went where you were. Let's start with that.
I was with my auntie and my god sister. And it was like Jewel. It's like behind, it's Federal and Jewel behind the McDonald's. I was there all day with them and chilling with them. And then I left. But around, 12, 11? No, it was like 11. Because I think police got behind us like around 12 o'clock. So they came to pick me up at 12.
When you mentioned 12, are we talking 12 noon during the day or 12 midnight at night?
Like towards night. Okay. I was there, I was at my baby mom's, then I left. Then I went to my cousin's. And then my bodies came to pick me up.
Nishan's
his story done changed like 3 times already. Remember, he was with his aunt and his god sister all day, but then he left. But then I was chilling with my baby mama. Like, this is a terrible alibi, bro. You already fucked your own alibi off.
Says he has no knowledge of the shooting, but his timeline of events makes little sense. And while he makes it seem like he was only with one other person that night, a pronoun slip-up won't go unnoticed by the detective, and it will only lead to more questions.
Okay, and I ask it because you say they. When you say they, it leads me, and I'm not trying to trick you, I'm saying they leads me to believe there's more than one person. Yeah. If you're not saying he came to get me, you're saying they came to get me. So who's with him when he comes?
He had a partner in the car.
Okay.
But I didn't know him, so I don't even deal with him. You feel me? I wasn't even talking to him. So
where was he sitting in the car?
He was in the back seat.
Okay.
When I came out, by the time I came out, he was in the back seat.
Is he black, white, or Hispanic?
He to me, he looked at white to me. You feel me? But I wasn't really paying attention to him.
Okay. Was he kind of slim like yourself, or kind of husky or fat like
huskier,
me? Okay.
I don't know.
Did you catch his name?
Nah.
While Nishan says he has no idea who the third suspect is, the detective finds this hard to believe. In fact, almost everything Nishan says seems to be an effort to hide the truth. But if he knows nothing about the shooting, and is as innocent as he claims, why didn't he pull over when police were pursuing him just minutes later?
Why? Tell me more about why you didn't stop.
Cause I don't have no driver's license, I ain't gonna lie, that's the only thing. If I had a driver's license, I'd pulled over. But I don't have no driver's license, so.
When you see the police on the side of you, you're driving, you make the turn, hit the curb, they light you up, you decide not to stop. When you notice the police, who notices them first, you or the other 2 guys in the car?
To be honest, we all did, because they was right next to us.
Tell me more about the conversation going on in the car about the 5-0 being next to you.
And we were just like, police right next to us. I was like, something going on.
When most people are pursued by police, they immediately pull over, but not Nishan, because he was going home, and being wanted in connection to a shooting wasn't going to stop him. But there's one problem. Running only makes him look more guilty. But with this line of questioning seemingly a dead end, the detective moves on to something that bears far better results. Nishan's criminal cohorts along with him for the ride, and whether or not he knew one of them was packing heat.
Did Lil Ro or the guy in the car talk about being on one, or being that they had a heater in the car, or being concerned about the police bumping you guys up with anything in the car?
Nah, see, they didn't tell me trying to worry about nothing. They was like, big bro, cool, you feel me? It was like, I guess they were trying to hide it. Cause I get on, you feel me? If y'all doing something stupid, you feel me? Come to my house. You can eat food, cheap, whatever y'all want. Y'all can come to my house. Y'all don't have to do no dumb. You feel me? This guy.
Bro, Lion, they got a whole AR-15, bro. And you gonna act like you ain't know they had that shit in the car. It's your fucking car, bro. You the driver.
I through done doing that. Group home, foster home, so I don't want to be done in and out of jail. I got 2 kids. I got 2 little girls, so nigga, anybody younger than me, I take them under my wing and I try to show them anything better.
Okay.
And they know if you tell me anything stupid, I'm gonna go off on them. So that's probably the reason why they ain't tell me nothing, whatever they did.
Okay.
Before they came, because I've been on, and then I would even got in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Okay.
Like, come on, cuz don't. I'm mad they put me in a predicament like this anyway. Like, put me in a predicament like that.
Nishan claims total ignorance when it comes to the gun, or what his friends were up to. But if he's so innocent, why'd he flee along with them, and desperately hide in the shed as police dogs sniffed him out? When asked, his answer turns out to be his most unbelievable one yet.
So tell me more about getting into the shed.
I was just in the shed and I went to sleep. After I went to sleep, I hear people. And that's when I was in the shed and that's when the dog came in.
Okay.
Dog come in. I'm surprised the dog didn't attack me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm asleep, blessed today. Cause the dog didn't exactly attack me. He smelled me, walked away, smelled me again, walked away. When like SWAT team came in, that's when he started tripping for real. Like when the dude said or some command, he was on it. And that's when he chipped me. He chipped my back and my foot. I was like, hey, I don't do none of that. I don't want to get bit. Whatever y'all say. Okay.
At any time when you're in the shed, did you meet up with Lil Ro or the other white guy?
No, they never came back.
So was you in the shed all by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else was with you?
Nope.
And was it in a front yard, a backyard?
I was in like the back medium. Like that was weird type to be honest.
Did you know whose shed it was?
No.
Did you know whose house it was?
No.
What is the conversation in the car?
There really was no conversation in the car. But they could go.
I'm sorry?
I said it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
But go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like I don't have no license, but that's what they was telling me. You said what was the conversation?
Okay.
You said what conversation did we have while the police was behind us?
And who was telling you to go?
Little bro. We was like, bro, just go. You feel me? I mean, don't have no license.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm not finna pull off.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did he say
nigga go? Go.
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from the police now. You feel me?
So you listened to him. So you listened to him and you went.
That's how it was. You feel me? Type shit.
Okay.
As more details are revealed, the detective still isn't getting a full picture of what happened, but he's getting closer with every question. And if Nishan's eager to blame young Remy for him running from cops, what else will he blame him for?
From the point you saw the police to the point that it gets slippery and you end up crashing, how much time passed?
I don't know.
How much would you say? A minute? 5 minutes? 30 seconds?
I'd say a minute.
Okay. And then when you crash, what do you do?
Get out the car, run.
Okay. Did anybody tell you?
Shed.
Huh?
And go to a shed.
Okay.
I went to the shed I was in.
Anybody go with you to the shed?
No.
Did anybody follow you?
No. I was in there by myself.
Okay, you're in there by yourself?
Yes. I was in there by myself the whole, 2-3 hours. I took a nap and all.
In that 1 minute when you see the police...
Hey, Noob, there you go. There you go. He said he just took a nap. He was like, bro, I took a nap in the shed.
And then you go, you crash, you get out, you dip, and you go to the shed, you say by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Anybody give you anything before you got out of the car?
No.
Anybody ask you to hold anything? You know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the shed you were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay? You're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
No, nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't gonna cut it.
I don't know.
Okay, your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know is not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave, okay? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know, okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
Two.
You want to see those kids grow up?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you, but I'm telling you, this is the road we're going down. You're digging yourself a hole here, so if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Nishan. Okay?
As the detective turns up the heat, Nishan's new reality begins to sink in. He was caught hiding with the same shells used in the shooting, and if he wasn't involved, that's an impossible coincidence to explain. Unsurprisingly, he'll have a hard time doing it, and as his claims about being alone in the shed begin to change, so do other key details in his story.
What would you like to do? You want to tell me who gave you something, or if you were there, come clean and tell me.
They ain't give me that, and I wasn't there.
Okay.
White boy just hopped out with me.
Okay.
But I didn't know he had nothing. You feel me? And guys left the shed.
I'm sorry,
So,
he did what?
He went in the shed with me. You feel me? He came in the shed with me and him. But then after that, guys left. You feel me? That's why I was the only in there, because he was like, "The police in your cuz. Are they about to come in here?" And then he left. And I wasn't finna just, because he wasn't going nowhere.
Okay.
So I stayed in there.
Right.
On everything. He came in there with me. He dropped all the shells. And then after that, guys was like, "Oh, the police, bro," and freaked out and left. He ain't tell me nothing on everything. He was, when we got in there, I was like hearing pennies. Like I thought it was pennies at first, because I didn't know what was in his hand. And I was like, "Bro, stop." I was like, "Bro, stop before police come in or something, or they hear you." I was like, "All right, bro." And I didn't realize it was shells on there until police flashed the light. You feel me? But I thought it was something else, like he was playing with pennies or something.
Okay.
But I was like, "Bro, stop. Like, bro, stop playing with that, bro." He was like, "Bro, it's my fault, bro." And then after that, the police came with shells. So then again, I think he dropped the shells and knew the police was finna come in and then just leave. You feel me? Because he didn't tell me he was leaving, because I swear to God, I took a nap. took a nap, and then when I heard like the dog, I woke up and I stood up. And the dog smelled me, passed me by. Cause that's what really tripped me out, when the dog just smelled me and just left. I was
When cornered, Nishan's story about being alone in the shed suddenly changes. Now, White Guy seems to have joined him, who he also claims is conveniently the one responsible for dropping the shell casings found inside. But along with the little nap he claims to have taken while waiting for police to track him down, nearly all of this story defies belief.
Yeah, bro done changed his story like 4-5 times already. And that shit's funny because dude was like, talk about that other case where the guy was like, "I don't know, I was asleep." Like, bro literally tried to pull, "I don't know, I was asleep." After you ran from the police for some hours, you was hiding in a shed. Like, come on.
And now he finally reveals the most crucial detail yet.
Did you ever see any guns? Did they ever talk about the heaters they had?
Nah, they had a gun in the back seat.
Tell me about that.
But I don't know what type of gun it was.
That's okay.
I just,
Tell me
he was
about
like,
that.
"Oh, we got a gun in the back seat." I was like,
Hold on. Who said that?
The white dude in the back. She was like, you know, I got the gun in the backseat. And I was like, that's cool for you. And I kept driving. Like, I wasn't really paying attention to that. You know what I mean? I was
just, you know, I got
this gun in the backseat.
This gun in the backseat.
And that's when I, like, right when we was at the light.
Nishan's story takes us all the way to the traffic light, but it ends there. And while he refuses to give any more details, thankfully, White Guy will. So as the unidentified juvenile is brought in for questioning, and with his mother and stepfather by his side, he'll fill in crucial details that Nishan refuses to.
Just kind of run me through, when I mentioned this location, do you know what I'm talking about? That Colfax and I-25 tonight? Or what happened last night? Can you take me through that? Just from the beginning there? Who you were with, what was going on?
It was with my friends.
Okay.
They were driving right down on 25. And we stopped, and then the car hit us in the back, smacked us. And my friend in the front, he asked the person in the driver's seat if he could shoot at him. And he hopped out and started shooting him.
Okay, I didn't hear you quite. So, if I have this wrong, correct me. You said you were stopped at a light.
We were stopped at a light, and someone came from behind us and smacked us with their car.
Okay.
And then that's when my friend and the passenger asked the person in the driver if he can shoot him. And then the person in the driver said yes, and then he hopped out and shot, and then he drove off.
Okay. How many people were in the car with you?
2.
So there was how many total, including yourself?
2.
Yeah, 3. 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you seated?
I was in the back seat.
Okay. Who was driving?
My friend's friend.
Okay. Do you know his name? Do you know what he looks like? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you saw a photo of him, do you think you could ID him?
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell me if he was black, white, Hispanic?
Black.
Okay. About how old was he?
19.
Okay. Anything identifying about him?
Hey, Noob, you've been around long enough. It's been a few interrogations I fell asleep on watching. I wasn't in the interrogation room, but I done fell asleep on stream before.
Scars, marks, tattoos, facial hair, piercings.
Right here.
Okay, what was that?
He has a big tattoo right here.
A big tattoo right there?
Yes.
A car behind you guys smacked into you.
Yes.
Your friend Remy asked the driver if he could shoot this person?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. He just asked him and he said yes.
Okay.
And when he started leaning off, I told him to get back in the car.
Okay. Tell me more about when Remy gets out of the car.
He pulls the chopper out.
Finally, what happened at the traffic light is being revealed, and it seems the origin of the shooting is just as senseless as the crime itself. Because after Pamela allegedly tapped the Honda with her vehicle, 14-year-old Remy asked Nishan if he could open fire, and Nishan agreed.
So you say the chop. I know what that is. Aaron, your mom may know what that is. People watching this later on may not know what that is. What is a chop?
AR-15.
AR-15?
Yes.
Okay. What color was that?
Black.
Black. At any time did you get out of the car?
No, I told him to get back in the car.
Where the fuck you think he got an AR from? They probably stole that shit, right? People, you got to keep your guns locked up, man. And never leave your gun in a car. I know I've said this before, but most stolen guns were left in somebody's car. And when these teenagers be going around pulling door handles, checking to see if shit unlocked, that's where they be finding guns at, bro. Never leave your gun in the car, bro. Take that shit in the house.
Okay. And what does he do? Tell me more about that.
He just kept shooting, and then he finally got back in.
Okay.
After I started yelling at him.
Okay. How many times did he shoot?
He let off like 7 rounds.
Okay. Did anybody pick up anything there on the street? Did anybody pick up anything? Did anything fall? Phone, bullets, anything from the car fall out of the car that anybody picked up?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of car smacked into the back of you guys?
It was like this white car.
White car?
Yeah, it was a white van.
Oh, like a white van?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember if the driver of that car was male, female, black, white, Hispanic?
I don't know.
Don't know?
All I know is he just hopped out and started shooting, and I told him to get back in.
The car smacked you guys from behind. What were you doing?
I was listening to music.
Okay. On what?
On my phone.
How hard do you think the car smacks you from behind? Tell me more about that.
Smacked me up like this, hit my head.
Okay.
And then that's when Remy started getting mad. And that's when he asked him if he can shoot him. And he hopped down and started shooting at him. And then that's when I was like, get in the car. What are you doing? Like,
okay.
What are you doing?
Was there any verbal exchange between the person that hit you guys from behind?
Hell no.
Okay.
He just hopped out and started shooting.
Car you were in, how many times have you been in that car?
That was like the second time.
Okay, when was the first time?
Like a couple days before that.
Okay. Whose car is it?
I don't even know.
Okay, fair enough. So the car smacks you guys. What do you do after Remy gets back in the car?
I told him to get in the car. And then the person in the driver skirted off down Colfax.
Okay. Where do you guys go down Colfax? To where?
No, I don't know exactly where we went to his auntie's house, but we went down Colfax.
How far?
Like we just went straight down until when we got to like Union.
Okay. And then what do you do?
That's when we went to his auntie's house.
Okay. Where does the auntie live?
I look, you don't remember how I was sleeping.
Okay. Were you asleep when you pulled up?
Bro, here we go. Another motherfucker sleeping, bro. Motherfuckers just driving around the city sleep.
Yeah.
Remy shoots. What does he do with the AR?
Puts it in the car.
We're out in the car.
He put it in the back seat.
Okay. Where you're at?
Yeah, on the left side.
All right. Where are you seated?
On the right side.
Behind the driver or behind Remy?
Behind the passenger.
Okay, so you're behind Remy.
At first, he puts it in the car and he has it next to him, like right here on the floor.
Okay.
And then he puts it into the back.
Hey guys, make sure you check out our membership program, man. It's a great way to support your channel, a great bang for your buck in terms of the support of the channel. We have over 45 videos that are members only, live streams, pre-recorded stuff, but over 45 videos, hours and hours of content that are only available to members. So definitely check that out. There's a tons of other perks inside the community too once you become a member. Thank you. The e-begging's over. Back to the video.
We were going down Colfax.
After the shooting?
Yeah, after when we get closer to his auntie's house.
Okay.
That's when I just fell asleep. I don't even remember nothing else.
At any time last night, Saturday night, baby mama's house, driving up before you fell asleep, did you ever handle that AR? Meaning hold it, touch it?
No.
If I print it, am I going to find your fingerprints of your DNA on that gun?
No.
Okay.
I didn't handle that gun.
Okay.
I might have pushed it over, but I was not handling that gun.
Okay.
Because Remy passed his gun.
All right. If you would have pushed it over and touched it, what part would you have touched so I know?
Like on the top, like
on the stock, they call it the stock on the top.
Right here, like and then like right here, like
okay.
Next to the trigger, like you know the little piece that comes down like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like right there, because I had to move it away from me. I pushed it over.
Okay.
He lying. That motherfucker was aiming that shit too. He was playing with it like, let me see it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where my kids would be.
Okay. Before you fall asleep, what's the discussion in the car about what just happened?
They don't even say nothing. They're not even talking.
Okay.
Y'all shot up a car and then you go to sleep in the back car. Come on, bro. You would have been freaking the fuck out. Like, why'd you do that, bro? Or what the fuck, bro? Even if you too scared to say anything, you definitely not finna go asleep around these motherfuckers now.
At any point, even after Auntie's house, do you guys talk about this?
No, because I got woken up to getting yelled at. The cops are chasing us.
Okay.
And then that's when we crashed.
For this twisted crew, the fact that one of them had just shot a woman didn't seem to be a topic worth discussing. In fact, White Guy here was so unbothered by it that he claims he easily fell asleep right after. That is, until the cops chased them until they lost control of the vehicle.
Tell me more about being woken up that cops are chasing you guys.
Remy was like,
bro, the cops are chasing us. They're behind us, bro. They're behind us. And then I had woken up and I was sleeping in the back. And I was like, what? And I looked behind us and the cop is right behind us, following us. And then the driver started going fast. And then the cop turns the lights on. And then we go down this one street and we hit a big pothole. And then that's when the car went up and then he lost control. And then I don't even remember. All I know is I just got out the car.
Okay.
Started walking at the block.
Did you walk or run? If you ran, that's okay.
I started walking. The other two, Remy, he was running. I was just jogging. I
walked. I was just jogging. Like, bro, even the guy snitching still lying. Like, what the fuck? Why you lying about shit you don't even gotta lie about? Hey, what up, hashtag Heezy? Welcome to the chat. Oh shit, Amelia was popping, girl. Oh, wrong button, my bad. Shout out Amelia, man. Thank you for being a member and thank you for showing up today.
Okay.
Because I didn't know he did something. I don't know he did something.
Well, hold on a minute.
I didn't know something that bad happened. I didn't know someone got killed.
Well, but he fired an AR into a car.
I know.
What do you think was going to happen?
Unfortunately, while he may be clueless about a lot in life, he's sadly correct about this. Because while doctors did everything they
Oh shit, hashtag Heezy. That's what's up. It's a good time to have your wide screen. Put the channel on your TV because we now got wide. Now we got a wide angle. So we got the vertical angle and the wide angle both on YouTube. Check it out. You can see the full screen, get a little more real estate. Use those 100 inches.
could to save her, Pamela has succumbed to her injuries. So now that he's potentially on the hook for a murder, the stakes are higher than ever.
You walk off. Why don't you stay there?
Because
I want to get me a 100-inch TV, bro. That's dope as fuck, Hash. I'm glad you like your setup.
There's guns in the car. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was a stolen car. I didn't know that until a couple days before.
Hey, Bill, you've been missing us, man. I'm glad you caught a live stream, brother. And I just said, to our members, there's over 45 videos that are members only. Shorts, live streams, uploads, 45 videos. Some of those streams are like 6 hours long. So there's hundreds of hours that are exclusive only to members. Check it out.
Yesterday. So that's why I was jogging. And then, yeah.
That's why you were what?
I was jogging up the street.
Okay.
I didn't take off how they was running because they was running fast. I would just speed walking.
Do you meet up with either Remy or the driver?
Yeah, the driver.
Tell me about that.
I met him when I was walking. I saw him in the alleyway.
Okay. Where was he?
He was in that little alleyway where he was just in the alleyway and I just saw him walking.
Okay. Where did you guys go?
I kept walking. I was just there's a cops all throughout the block.
Well, he tells me that he's with you.
He said that to you.
Yeah. Okay. So when he says you guys went in the alleyway, where were you guys?
We was in the alleyway.
Okay.
That's where I saw him first, but then after that, we went out of the alleyway into the neighborhood.
Okay, tell me more about going in the neighborhood.
We started walking through the neighborhood.
Okay, where do you go?
I don't know, over there in Lakewood, but we were just walking around the blocks and we just seen there was cops on every single block.
Okay. Where were you found?
I was found in the alleyway.
Okay. In what?
It's the alleyway. I was just walking down the alleyway and they told me to freeze and get on my knees.
Let me get to the point. Were you in a shed? Yes or no?
No.
Never in a shed?
No, I wasn't in the shed. I might have been in someone's backyard, but I was not in the shed.
Okay, if you were in the backyard, who were you with?
I was with the driver. Okay.
What'd you and the driver discuss?
We didn't discuss nothing. I was just bro, I'm not trying to get in trouble for this. And I just walked out the alleyway. I was I do not care. Bro, I didn't do shit.
Okay.
But what am I getting in trouble for? For y'all doing?
Okay. And I apologize about earlier about the hypothermia. That's not you. That's my fault. Okay. So I apologize about that. Okay.
Because I was because we're steady in the backyard and I'm bro, You sound dumb if you think we're gonna get away. There's cops on every single block. You sound stupid. So I'm like, he stays there in the backyard. I'm like, all right, bro, peace out.
But motherfuckers say, I don't even care. I didn't do shit. You know he finna snitch. Off top, he snitching, bro. That's code for, I'm telling, I ain't going down for this shit.
I walk out of an alleyway. They got me.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing, so I'm gonna be like, all right, freely, like.
White Guy's story differs from Nishan's in some drastic ways, and the key detail is this. While Nishan claims they were both in the shed together, and it was White Guy who tried to hide the shell casings. So as the detective steps out, his parents have a little chat with him about the seriousness of his situation, and they won't pull any punches.
No, yeah, you're gonna end up doing time over someone else's board.
How am I doing time over?
Because someone died. Someone died. This isn't. It doesn't matter what you know or what you think you didn't know. Someone died last night. Someone died. This isn't a game. This is like a big deal. This isn't like, oh, you stole a car and didn't go to school. Like, someone lost their life, dude.
Behind somebody's dumb shit that you was in the car with, riding around thinking that this is hot shit.
He obviously doesn't know about anything. His life, his kid's life, anybody's life, apparently. And you're hanging out with him. Do you think he can? Obviously not. This cop don't know if you touched or not.
He may think that just because he didn't touch the gun, he's getting off scot-free. But while he's clearly never heard the phrase guilty by association, his parents certainly have. So after they put the fear of God into him about his sticky situation, the detective returns to ask the million-dollar question, and his answer is the difference between freedom and spending potentially the rest of his life behind bars.
This next question is important, okay? I'm going to ask you this. Be honest with me. Okay? Did you shoot?
No.
Okay, and I'm asking you that because someone independent said they saw you. They described you to a T in what you're wearing, that you were the shooter.
I promise I was not the shooter.
Okay, well, promise ain't going to cut it. Okay?
I wasn't the shooter. So, Remy hopped out and shooting.
Okay, so again, when I swab for DNA, am I going to find your DNA on that trigger guard on that rifle? On that AR-15, am I going to find your DNA?
Probably because I moved it.
Just because his DNA may be found on the gun doesn't mean he's the shooter, but proving it is difficult. It all.
Would they be able to do GSR, gunshot residue tests? Or, like, yeah, I don't know the science behind GSR.
Comes down to who detectives believe, and based on his mother's emotional reaction, she's clearly terrified that he's totally screwing this up. So as her husband moves to comfort her, and her son continues professing his innocence, his stepdad nails the point home one last time, and harder than ever.
Someone said it was me.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to step over here real quick.
Okay.
Someone said it was me.
Yeah. Okay.
I know I didn't shoot. I know for a fact I didn't shoot.
Help me explain why I should believe you.
I mean, you don't have to believe me, but
No, who's your ass believe you, dog?
alright, look,
listen to me.
I know I didn't shoot that gun. I know I didn't because he even asked Rashawn if he can shoot before he even shot the gun and popped out.
And all those times, how many times after that have you fallen asleep? Because you know how many people sat in that chair and told me the same thing you're telling me? Because I don't believe you. Okay?
I never felt.
Yo, Azriel, thank you for the sub, man. We trying to hit 12,000 subscribers, guys. Help us out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Use those gifts. We got the Cash App. We got the super chats, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's have a good stream.
Like, I really fell asleep.
Well, I find it hard to believe you
just at his auntie's house. I really fell asleep. Like,
okay.
I was just laying down in the back with a blanket.
So you just witnessed a shooting that turned into a homicide, and you're telling me now you've fallen asleep? I know you didn't. But my point is, somebody shot with an AR-15, a high-power rifle, and you're telling me.
Underworld. The reason I do that is because I simulcast, so that the people who watch vertical, they can still see the face cam because a lot of the shit gets cropped out.
Within an hour after, within 30 minutes, you fall asleep?
I really did fall asleep.
Okay.
For real. I really, okay. I really did fall asleep in the back.
Okay.
And then they woke me up saying the cops was behind us.
Who's this?
Remy and Rashawn.
Did you ask him to stop?
Huh?
Did you ask them to stop?
Yes. I was like, bro, why are you going so fast? He was just going fast.
Tell me more about that.
And he's just going fast, and he's just smacking everything in his way. And then we get to the main street, and we go down. It's a hill. Boom. Pothole. Flip up. I hit my head, and then I don't remember it. I just hopped out.
Okay.
Like, all I know is I just started, like, flying around in the car, hitting my head on everything.
All right. If you've done nothing wrong, just explain to me the best you can. Why do you leave? Why do you walk off? Why don't you stay outside the car when the police show up? Why do you walk off?
Because I thought I was going to get in trouble for the guns. The gun was right next to me.
Okay.
The AR-15 was on the left of me, like I told you. Remy put it in the back. And then that's when I moved it over to the left of me.
Okay.
So I was not trying to get in trouble for 2 guns that was in the car, and they was going to leave me.
Okay.
They was going to leave me. They already ran.
Okay. How about any casings, any live rounds did you pick up or have on your person or in your possession?
I found some 22s on the floor, and I picked them up and put them in my pocket.
Tell me more about that.
That's it. I found some.
Okay. What'd you do with them?
I put it in my pocket.
And then what'd you do with them?
Nothing. They were just in my pocket.
Okay. Did you ever see the driver, or you're calling Rashawn, did you ever see him with any ammunition or any spent shell casings? You know what spent shell casings are?
Like, after you done shooting?
Mm-hmm.
I think I had the 223s.
Huh?
I had the 223s from the AR-15.
Who did?
Rashawn.
Why
it was
did he?
all through the car.
Okay.
And I guess some of them landed on him.
Okay. Did you have any? Why would he say that you had them and you dropped them?
He said I had them?
Yes.
He's lying. I never had that.
Okay.
I never had no shell casing that was empty.
Okay.
I only had those little 22s that I found on the ground.
With his story about who had the shell casing seemingly changing in a matter of seconds, it's still unclear exactly who picked them up, although it very well could have been all 3. But one thing he's sure of, it was Remy who pulled the trigger. Now it's Remy's turn to be questioned, and as he sits down with his mother by his side, the weight of the moment clearly weighs heavy on her shoulders.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room, and you two need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay? You okay, ma'am?
I'm sorry, Mom. Stop.
As the detective briefly leaves the room, Remy will try his best to console his mom. But considering her teenage son's now a killer, it'll take a lot more than a mumbled apology to make her feel better.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation. Let me ask you, did you understand the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you have any conflict with your mom that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights? No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation?
No, sir.
No?
No.
Remy refuses to speak with police, but the sad facts of the case are clear. A 14-year-old kid is the one responsible for killing Pamela Cabriales, and that devastating fact is nothing short of a tragedy for everyone involved. Although he admitted to being present during the shooting and fleeing from police, White Guy escaped all charges. His friends, however, wouldn't be so lucky. Nishan Johnson was charged with vehicle eluding, accessory to a crime, and 2 counts of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison plus 14 years of parole. Despite his age, Remy Cordova was charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder, and sentenced to life in prison plus an additional 8 years. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. 80% of everyone watching isn't, and your support would help us more than you realize. It's free, and it keeps this channel alive. You can also check out one of the crazy...
Yo, it seemed like Rashawn and Remy, I don't know if they had spoke on it, or actually this is what I think it is. I think Rashawn was Remy's big homie, and white dude was Remy's homie from school or some shit, and white dude was trying to get down with the gang. So Rashawn and Remy, they like subconsciously knew we gonna try to put this shit as white dude being the shooter, because he was probably the newest of the 3 friends. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But Remy didn't say shit to the police. He knew he was going down. Next one, lesbian. I can't talk. Lesbian predator caught with a 16-year-old, acts like nothing happens. This comes from the channel Police Watch.
I didn't ever know it was about her age, and I never knew her age. That was weird for me. So she was like, "Take your clothes off." When I took it off, I don't know the right word, scissor.
Whatever you call it.
They call it scissoring, so we did that.
Scissoring, there you go.
A 25-year-old adult woman thought her secret relationship with a minor.
And I'm glad that the kid got life, bro. A lot of times when they 14, 15, they'll end up doing time till they like 20, 21, and then they get away with that shit, bro. But shout out that, man. That was a good verdict. Obviously, the lady still lost her life, but some type of justice was served, you know?
Minor would stay hidden under the radar. But after months of manipulation, jealousy, and physical confrontations, the truth came out during a sit-down interview with law enforcement. And what you're about to see, I guarantee will make you think twice about a lot of things.
I'm going to investigation.
Hey, chat, let me know if you're watching wide angle version or the vertical stream. Let me know which stream you're watching, the wide angle or the vertical.
And I'm here to try to make contact with the suspect in this case. Her name is Faith Ingram. Hey. Hey, Faith. I'm Detective Busy. How you doing?
Can I go get my father?
I'll get your dad?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Well, I don't feel safe. I'm gonna go get my father.
All right, get your dad's.
Come outside there. How you doing?
Hi, Dad. How you doing, sir?
Right.
You mind if I place this? Can I place this here, sir?
Huh?
Can I place this here?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me sit down there. Get the other chair.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can go a chair.
I'm good.
Okay. I guess your daughter wants you to be here as I talk to her, which is, we have no problem with that. So that, for the record, I just want to make sure I know who I'm talking to. What is your name, sir?
John.
What do you think I'm here?
I know why you're here.
What do you think I'm here?
I know why you're here.
Tell me.
Females.
All right, well, what can you tell me about females? I don't know what.
I don't know what females, but
okay.
I mean, there's been a lot going on.
I'm all ears. Tell me.
It depends on what you want to know.
All right,
I mean, like.
Put it this way.
Go ahead.
What can you tell me about?
It's toxic.
Okay.
Hey, I missed that sub, but thank you for the sub. I didn't see who that was though.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Batooty 100, man. Thank you for the sub.
It's like she'll want me to do something, but once okay, I'm gonna be transparent, honest with you. Me and her was talking. And
give me a second. I'm listening, but give me a second. All right, you can talk.
So me and her was talking, and in the relationship, it was like if she asked me to do something, I would tell her. I was like, well, I'm doing it. Like if she have a problem with me doing something, okay, I can't put it into words. Say for instance, if I'm trying to hang out with friends at any.
This bitch look like she like 30 years old. She got no business talking to a 16-year-old. Bro, once I was like 19, once I was out of high school, once I was 18, 19, out of high school, whatever the fuck it was, I'd never talked to another high school person, bro. Like,
she be like, oh, you going to talk to this person, you going to talk to that person. But if I'm showing her, like, I'm showing her evidence that I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, then she's like, oh, I got this proof, I got this proof. And I asked her, like, well, show me. She don't want to show me. So then once I act on what she says I'm doing, then it's World War III. So it doesn't.
Okay. So if I can understand, if I'm understanding you correctly, you say relationship. That means at some point you guys were in a relationship.
Can you repeat that?
You guys were or were not in a relationship? Because you're saying okay, you guys were. All right. I appreciate that. I'd like to talk to you about the relationship, if that's okay with you. Before I can do that, I have to advise you of your rights, which is what protects you. Given that I've read these rights to you, you have any questions about them?
No,
any
sir.
objections?
No, sir.
All right. The relationship with right? You said you guys were in a relationship. How long was that going on for?
3 months.
About 3 months. What's the time frame on that? So I know.
February, I remember February 9th till about February, March.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not February. It was March.
So it started in March?
Yeah, it started in March. March, April, May. We was taking a break in June, but we ended things like
officially.
Officially ended stuff in July.
Awesome. All right. How did you meet or get to know her?
How I got to know her, I didn't know her personally. I didn't find her. Well, it's like her god brother. She's so-called her god brother. He's my cousin. So I met her through him and one of my other cousins that used to stay here with me. And her and the cousin that stayed here with me, they were supposed to be talking, and I don't know what happened with that. And then that's when January and February came. We all was at the fair. I seen her. I was like, I know her, but it never dawned on me that she used to talk to my cousin, so I left it alone. Then the end of February came. Me and her, we started like, if I post something, she'll laugh at it. If she posts something, I'll laugh at it. And so March came, and then that's when we just like started talking. And when we started talking, she, oh, my feelings, you like the way you treated me. I feel like you would cheat on me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we just cool.
You can still like it on the wide screen. Yeah, you just gotta exit the chat or scroll down.
That's how I took it. So it came out that, oh, I want to date Faith. So I was like, I never asked her how old she was. She never asked me. From how she looked, I thought she was like up in age. So I was like, I ain't gonna ask her because she looked like she up in age. So I wasn't worried about it. So then,
boy, look at the dad's face. He's so disgusted at what he hearing his daughter talk about right now. He got a baby still, bro. He like, what the fuck, dog? He like, tell me you not saying this shit right now.
Sometime in May, her mom was supposed to drop me off home because she was over there in Palm Beach when I was working at Burger King, and her mom was dropping me off home. So her mom, I told her, I said, can you drop me off to the church? And her mom got real loud, and I was like, I just wanted to get dropped off at the church. So like, I think like 2 days later, she texted me and she was like, Faith. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, you ain't never blowed me up this much. So she called me, and she was like, call me. So I called her. She was like, my mom know your age. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, my grandma came in the room and she said, you know how old Faith is? And I told her, she said she told grandma no. So then I was like, well, what's going on? She was like, well, my mom talked to the people at somebody at your church. My mom went on Google and searched your name up, and she seen your age, she seen your Facebook. I'm like, okay. So I was like, how old are you? And she never told me. So then that's when I went to her godbrother. I was like, yo, how old is? And he was like, well, she ain't never tell you. I was like, no. He was like, she finna turn 17 this year. So I'm like, she ain't never tell me that. So I was like, so then that's when, after all that happened, now something else came up. She said that I called her like 20, 30 times. she got my pastor involved, saying that my pastor knew me and her was dating, which he never knew. And
bro, that's crazy. What you mean, your pastor? Like, man.
And then she said she was gonna get the girl mom said she was gonna get the news people involved. So yeah, it's. And then after me and her left, I never after the breakup, never talked to her again. Never text her, none of that.
Okay. You said she was up to age. How old do you think she was at the time?
I thought she was been like at least 19 or at least 20.
And y'all never talk about age?
No, I told her mine.
What how old you told her?
I told her I was like at the time I was 24 because it was in January. I was working at Napa when I told her I was 24. I was
so you
like,
told her you were 24?
Yeah, I told her.
Okay.
And she was like, I don't care. So I let her. I was like, okay, cool.
Yo, Bill, thank you for being a member and thank you for showing up today. But she lying her ass off. You knew damn well how old she was because she was talking to your cousin before. So her cousin probably in high school. Why the fuck would your cousin be talking to a grown-ass woman? Like, make that shit make sense.
And then it never dawned on me to ask her at the time how old she was because I was working. I was on the phone with her and I was working. So I couldn't pull my phone out. I had my AirPods in, so I couldn't pull my phone out. So I'm on the phone with her, never took my phone out. I never texted her, asked her how old she was, up until I asked her godbrother how old she was. And so I asked, I was like, you 16? Then she was like, yeah, I ain't never tell you. I was like, I could get in trouble. So then she was like, well, if my mom, this was when we first, like, the relationship was fresh. She was like, as long as my mom know that you're my friend, she won't have nothing to worry about. Because she said her mom didn't want her being lesbian or didn't want her dating no female or anything like that. So I was like, I thought she was just saying.
I missed that. Did she really say that, Hashdog Easy? That's wild.
Her mom ain't gonna find out because she ain't want her mom to know that she was dating a female. So I didn't never knew it was about her age and I never knew her age until he told me.
She's 16 now, right?
No, she's 17 now.
She's 17 now?
She turned 17 last month.
Well, when you guys were in a relationship,
yeah, she was 16.
She was 16. Okay, but you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Did she appear to you like she was 16 or older?
Her mindset, like she doesn't act like from the kids in this generation, like the high schoolers and stuff. She don't act like them. She like her mindset is like as of an adult. How she talks, how she carry herself, everything. She if you didn't know her age or anything, you'll swear up and down that that girl is like 20 or older.
At the very least
19.
19.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys never discussed age?
Never discussed age until only time we did it when I said something to her about my age.
That was after.
That was before.
Before.
Yeah, that was fresh into the relationship. I was like, yo, I just want you to know, I'm 24. When me and her started getting into it, like the relationship started getting bad, and we started breaking, like taking breaks every other day. I asked, I'm like, bro, how old is he?
Hey, yo, Bill, thank you for the $10, man. Appreciate the love on the super chat. Thank you for helping sponsor today's stream, brother. Thank you so much.
He said, she ain't never tell you. I'm like, nah, she's 16. I'm like,
okay. Did she tell you school she goes to or anything like that?
No, she told me she ain't never go to school. She said she had done, during COVID, she left, like she can go back to school.
She hasn't been back since?
That's what she told me.
Okay. Now you said her mom. Before that, did you know her mom?
No.
Okay. All that happens.
Everything happened. I met her mom probably. You could say I've been around her mom. Say twice.
Okay.
Throughout the whole, since I started knowing her up until now, I've seen her mom twice.
What do you guys normally do if it's not at the house? Where do you guys normally meet at and hang out?
It was very rare that we meet anywhere because it was like during spring break and then also during the summertime. Her mom, she was like, Mom, can I go somewhere? Can I go with my friends? And she'll say her mom. I got messages. She'll screenshot her mom messages. Then her and her friends supposed to be going somewhere. Then 5-15 minutes.
If she a grown up, why she asking her mom for all this permission? And why would you only be chilling with her on spring break? Grown ups don't have spring break.
Later, I get a
or summer break. Motherfuckers got work all year.
screenshot. Oh, mama said, me and my friends can't go here and there because she got this and this and that to do. This is why I hate my life, because my mom don't let me do nothing. Okay. So it was very rare. The only time we linked up twice in Pahokee, and I went to her house once. Okay. So in Pahokee, I linked up with her in April because 2 boys got killed in a car accident, and we know them. So we went to their balloon release, and we went to their funeral, and we went out to their family house after the funerals. Right. After that, in May, I went to her house, and she washed my hair. She twisted up my hair for me, so that was it.
I know your dad is here. You know that, and I want to talk to you more about. I want to get into your sexual relationship with Z. All right. I know Dad's here. It's sensitive. I know it's sensitive, but you know what? We got to get in this. All right. There was more to it. I want you to be able to talk to me about that. Your sexual interactions with her.
I don't know if it's still like this, but I know some states 16 is the age of consent, but that's for a heterosexual relationship. Sometimes I believe in some states that a homosexual relationship, both parties have to be 18. So I don't know the law and where they at or how it worked, but I do remember reading about that somewhere, and I always thought that was weird. And then there's also something called like the Romeo and Juliet law. Like if you within 2 years of each other and like say she's 16 and you're 18, like in some places you're cool because y'all in the same age bracket. But if you like 25 and she's 16, then that's statutory.
The 2 times we met up, well, it was 1 time we met up here, and when I went to her house.
So at the house, what happened at the house between you and her?
We got there. First, I'm gonna start from the beginning. It was a situation going on here, and I called my cousin Corey that was staying here. He was going with his uncle, which is also one of my cousins. And prior to this situation, me and we had got into it, like we had got in an argument. So I didn't know nothing about this. So she texted me, and she was like, "Oh, and tell Corey that y'all don't have to worry about coming see me this weekend." And I'm texting, I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Oh, he ain't tell you." And she said no. So she screenshotted the messages between her and Corey and sent it to me saying that he was going to get his uncle, which is my cousin, to take me and him to her house. I didn't know nothing about that. He set it up himself. So she comes and pick us up. We go to her house.
From here?
No, from my cousin's house.
Okay, which one is that one?
Corey, the one that was staying here.
Okay.
But the house belongs to his uncle D.
I got it.
Derek.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he picked me up, when mom picked us up, we go to her house. So I'm sitting down, we talking, and then she was like, "Come on, Faye." She washed my hair. After she washed my hair, that's when, like, she was begging me. Even in the text messages before that day came, she was begging me. She was like, "I want you to spend the night. I want you to spend the night. I want you to spend the night." I was like, at first, I was like, I can't, because before the argument happened here, I was like, I could see if I could come to your house, but I can't stay because I got church the next day. Plus, I play the drum. So she was like, "Just see, my mama could bring you home early in the morning." So I was like, "No, I can't do that. I got church the next morning. I got to come home." So the argument happened. When the argument happened late to start on my hair, so when she waited late, that means I had to stay there because she was doing my hair. So she goes to her grandma and she's
right. Bill, you right. They changed it, but yes, historically, some U.S. states had different age of consent depending on whether the relationship was hetero or homosexual. But today, that is generally no longer legal or enforceable. So it's just based on age of the age. Some states it's commonly 16, other states are 17, but most states are 18. Romeo and Juliet exceptions for teens who are close in age.
talking to her grandma. Then her grandma called me and my cousin Corey in the room, and she's talking to us.
It changed in 2003, it said. U.S. Supreme Court Lawrence versus Texas struck down laws criminalizing consensual same-sex activity between adults. That made it unconstitutional for states to treat same-sex consensual sexual conduct differently than opposite-sex conduct.
Then that's when her grandma said, okay, it's okay if y'all can stay the night. So we stayed the night. They was trying to get us situated on what room we gonna sleep in. They didn't want, even though Corey is my blood cousin, they didn't want me and him sleeping in the light.
Can we go in the shade?
Yeah.
Dad, we're gonna go be in the shade. We got a little, yeah. We getting roasted. I'm like, oh man.
Corey was in Z room playing the game. I'm sitting in Z room on my phone, and Z was in the room as well. So Corey cut the game off, and he lays in the bed and gets on his phone. When he was staying here, he'd do that. He'd get on his phone, and all of a sudden, like a minute later, you could see him knocked out sleep. So after all that happened, me and her, we did our little sexual acts, and then after that was in May. After that was, I never did nothing with her ever since.
All right. And they say you did this sexual acts. What does that mean? Listen.
Okay.
I need you to tell me.
Why is she smiling, bro? This bitch ugly as hell. Oh my God. Like, she's so weird.
What you guys did when Corey was knocked out to sleep?
First we kissed, right? And then I performed oral sex on her.
Okay.
And then she was like, take your clothes off, take your clothes off. Like I never, what I'm finna say, I never did. I don't want to say it in front of my dad.
This is why initially, remember?
I'm gonna talk to
All right, I got you.
Out of all the years I've been like talking to girls, being a lesbian, what I'm finna say, it was my first time doing it. She told me to take my clothes off, like my bottom half, she told me to take it off, I did. So I'm like, what are you finna do? I never let a female stick a finger inside of me, never let a female stick a dildo inside of me, never let a boy stick his penis in me. So for me to let her do that, I was like, that was weird for me. So she was like, take your clothes off. When I took it off, she was like, now get on top of me. And I don't know the right word, scissor.
Whatever you call it.
They call it scissoring. So we did that.
Scissoring, there you go.
After that, that was it.
So you said before you did oral sex, you perform oral sex.
Yeah, I perform oral sex.
And that would be what?
Licking her vagina.
With what?
My tongue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's not to be. I just want to know what was utilized during the course of that, and then you guys are scissoring. That's been.
Hey, YouTube, this ain't my video. This ain't me and my chat talking about this. This is a whole. If y'all gonna fuck with me for this shit, y'all better go get police watch. This is already on your platform. Leave me the fuck alone.
Body to body touching,
yes.
Rubbing, grinding.
Yes.
Okay. And Corey's knocked out.
Knocked out. I don't know if he knew. To this day, I don't know if he knew what was going on because he be knocked out sleep.
Okay. I knew there was some kissing going on. Do you remember you doing any of that?
Yeah, we kissed.
Right.
Like,
how about
kissing? She gave me a hickey on my neck. I got videos on my phone.
How about? Is that the same phone, the 692 number?
Yeah.
Okay.
This bitch 25 years old. This bitch 25 years old having sleepovers with high school kids. What the fuck? You know damn well she was lying about her age to that girl's family.
How about
allegedly?
Breast. Did she kiss you? Did she grab your breast? You grab her breast? That type of stuff?
At one time, she was rubbing my breast. Like, she put her hand in my shirt and she just started rubbing me.
That's the same time, right? The first time?
No, she was just like,
throughout
the whole relationship.
There's some grabbing and all that going. And what about you grabbing her on the breast area? And
no,
all
I
that?
never grabbed her breast.
You never touched her breast?
No.
All right, just oral? Do you remember just oral?
I know I fingered her and I performed oral sex.
And all right, we're talking about fingering. What part of the body?
The vagina area.
Just the vagina?
Just the vagina.
Okay, nowhere else? Okay. Did she ever take anything during the course?
Bro was trying to get a sodomy charge too. That's why he was like, where else? Nowhere else?
Of that, when you guys were interacting sexually,
did she ever what?
Did she ever tell you something when you were fingering her? Did she say anything to you?
No.
Any
every time we did anything, she would say, Like afterwards, she was like, "You did a good job." That
Okay.
was like it wasn't no rape situation. Everything was consensual. It wasn't like I forced myself onto her or she forced herself onto me. If I was like, cause text messages going back and forth, Twitter videos of lesbian females. Oh, we need to try this. Everything was consensual. It was.
Hey, you know what?
It was.
You're right. I'm not here because someone said you raped someone. Did you ever threaten her or anything like that? Because, you know, if she or if her mom were to go to the police, or she'd mention something to get you in trouble, or...
I know I hit her one time.
Okay.
Why? And it was I regret it because we was at Urban Air, me, my sister, she stayed here with us. My sister goddaughter, and we all went to Urban Air, and we went there. She was like, she got my phone, going through my phone, seeing old messages again. Oh, why you talking to them? I'm like, yo, them old, can't you see she could clearly see the date, and she'll still get mad. So she got up, when we was there, she seen a group of boys. So she was like, oh, one of the boys that I talked to here. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I say,
Noob, I can tell when I do a good job because that shit be pulsating. If it ain't pulsating, then you didn't do your good job.
You got a boy here that you talk to. I could get my phone and unblock these people on my phone that you just blocked, and I could talk to them. So she got up and she left, and she went to go sit by the dudes. I don't know who the dudes are. To this day, I don't know who they are. So me and my sister goddaughter, we got up and we walked off. And when we walked off, we came back. As we was coming back, she was walking with two dudes, and she was like holding their hands as if like she's dating them. So I'm like, this what you doing? And she pushed me. So when she pushed me, I hit her like right here. Mm-hmm. But she said I hit her hard. My force, it was just like that. Right. I didn't hit you. I didn't do that. I just just hit her. So then she got all riled up. She walked outside, started boo-boo crying. Then she called my cousin Corey, was telling my cousin what was going on. Then I was like, I apologize. I'm not even gonna lie. I apologize every day. Not every day, but every other day when we was talking, she'll say, remember you hit me? I was like, yo, I apologize. Like, I genuinely apologize. Like, you came in front of me with two dudes. I didn't do nothing to you. You holding these dudes' hands. I don't know these dudes. How you think I would feel? Like, let me would have came up with two other people, and you walking up, you would do the same thing. So I was like, so in June, cause
she said, "Oh, girl was walking up holding two dudes' hands." That is wild. But you punched her, bro. Like, come on, y'all out here fighting. Like, you already knew you was in the wrong, bro. Like, what?
16, right?
Yeah,
15 or 16?
16.
16 in June.
When I found out she was 16 in June, that's when like I started distancing myself from her.
Okay.
I was texting, I was like, I'm with my family. I'm with my family. I'm with everything I posted. If I posted something, it was with my family.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I just want to have a good weekend. Can you like just give me some space? That's all I ask. If I ask for space, you cheating. That's every time. After she told me that, like June and July, we wasn't like her mom had done found out my age, and she texted my mom as well. My mom, she texted my mom and told my mom, she was like, me and Faith was keeping our relationship private until I'm 18. Mind you, she turned 18 next year. She sent those messages to my mom's phone.
Okay.
And my mom still has those messages. My mom don't delete messages also. Somebody made a fake page of me. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, someone make one of you?
Made one of me. Yeah, it got my face and
nothing
everything.
to do with you?
No, it's nothing to do with me, but it's a picture of me on that, and it got my name on it as well. I don't know if they took it down or anything.
Yep.
See, it got my picture on it.
Yeah, I think we've all lost a few brain cells listening to this lady talk. For real, for real. We are all dumber from watching this lady.
I don't know if you can click the picture.
So this isn't you.
That's not me. That's not me on that page. Cause I tried to see like if the number could come in or anything, but I can't log. It says something about an email.
Yo, Hassan, that's what I was saying, Mark. She knows she wrong. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Hassan, welcome to the chat, my boy.
Somebody email is on that account.
So that Faith, you nasty.
Somebody made that page of me. It
Nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. Somebody made that of me.
You have like a lot. Why you change so much?
Because it was people there give me. You see, Risky Baby. He gave me his password. They be giving me their password. So I just leave it alone.
There's a lot of Instagram accounts.
How does that work?
So this is every account that she's logged into with passwords.
Faith, that's a lot.
No,
crazy.
People give me their account.
Which one are you currently using?
Do you have put there too? Yeah, her stuff on there?
She changed it.
Yeah.
People just give me their accounts. Like they just want me to run their social media. Like, shut the fuck up. Bruh.
Anytime you had it at one point?
She gave me hers and I
just
gave
like
her
that,
mine.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Which?
This bitch look like Kodak Black. Is this Florida? This look like Florida, no?
Which one is yours? We got Faith.
Having a moment with any other girls?
Like sexual-wise?
Sexual-wise,
No.
you name it.
No, just texting and talking. But as far as like doing anything sexual with someone, no.
No one?
No one. I was talking to a lot of people. Yeah. I don't.
Okay. Is it one of them?
Yeah. Well, I was talking to her. That was a long time
That's
ago.
why I said before.
A long time ago. I think you're talking about like
Okay. All right.
last year.
So you said 2019.
She trying to make it seem like she a player, bro. Like, he probably asked her about another teenage girl because they fucking bleeped out the name. So that person was probably underage too. This person is a threat to society, bro, and fucking taking advantage of teenage kids. That's fucking disgusting.
Where did you guys meet or got acquainted at first?
I seen her at a church event.
Church event. All right. And from the church event, it got serious, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing like I talked to you about?
Yeah, no sexual no sexual anything happened between me and her.
Okay.
Nothing.
What happened between you and her?
She was still messing around with her ex. So I just left it alone. I don't even know why me and her stopped talking.
Yeah. What'd you guys do?
We didn't do nothing. Me and never did no sexual acts, no nothing.
Kissing, hugging, touching, grabbing?
Hugging, of course, but kissing, no. Touching.
No kissing? No touching?
No touching.
No touching of the breast?
No.
How old was she at the time when you were 2019? Did you guys discuss that?
Nope.
How old did she appear to you in 2019?
Like 17.
She's 17? Okay. Did she ever tell you how old she was?
No. That's the thing. People around here in Pahokee, they don't tell you their age.
Okay.
They don't.
So that you're 25 now. You would have been like 20, 21.
20, yeah.
Because you said 4 years, right? 19 to 23. What if I tell you there's more that happened between you two?
What happened?
Everything you're not telling me. I'm gonna break it. You've been real, Rich. You've been real. I'm gonna just give it back to you. Because remember, when we talk to you, I'm talking to you. You guys were in a relationship.
Yeah.
It was just more than just seeing each other like face to face. You worked out of school at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't tell me that. You were in the cafeteria, staff. I don't know what your status was in the cafeteria. Some school. What school was that? Cool. So you worked there in the cafeteria, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So you used to bring her treats.
No.
Like from the school, you would get stuff and bring her to the house. Doing, like you said, there's football seasons. Those Fridays you'd be going to her house.
Fridays, it was like after school.
This prep rallies and doing the prep rallies.
Like right after school.
It wasn't her thing. She would stay home. You would go to her house, and you guys would hang out.
Yeah, on the porch. We wouldn't do nothing.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more you're not telling me, but I'm helping you to see so you understand. I know more than what you're not telling me. I just want you to at least just be upfront with me. You did with. Just tell me about her.
But we never did nothing. It was like Fridays after the pet rally. She'll text me, where you at? I say, I'm leaving. I think the pet rallies be at the high school gym. So I'm walking from the high school. She'll be like, well, come see me. So I was like, okay, I'm walking that way anyway. So I'm walking. She'll be on the porch. We'll sit on the porch.
Bitch, you 21. What the fuck you doing going to a pep rally? But I don't know, bro. When I was in high school, pep rallies were during school hours. Like that's what made them fun. Like we gotta walk out with our football jerseys on, and the whole school would go crazy. Like that shit was not after school. After school, you went with the team to go get the team meal. We used to go to like Olive Garden or some shit, and then we would eat pasta, and then we would go back to the school and chill in the locker room until like the game happened. Like you would see the trainers, shit like that, get your ankles wrapped, all that shit, bro. Like the pep rally was never open to the public after school. Wasn't no 21-year-olds at the pep rally.
I don't go in people's houses without an invitation. So if somebody say, Faith, come in my house. Now I'm not going in your house if nobody told me I could come in. If I'm not invited, I'm not going.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna sit on the porch. Yeah.
How about the laundromat?
Laundromat. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was so long ago. Like
I know. Work with me, man. I'm sorry. I call you Faith. Work with me. The laundromat. And then what happened at the laundromat?
We didn't do nothing. That I remember, like laundromat.
So there was no kissing.
This bitch is retarded, bro. She really think that that she a player or some shit, bro. Like she answering these questions like one of her peers is asking her about this shit. Bro, this a whole police officer. You done broke multiple laws. Fucked up hella kids, teenagers. Or teenagers, see? Teenage years, bro. Like, nah, don't nobody want to be known for hooking up with you. Straight or not straight.
I'm gonna start with kissing.
That's a kiss.
That's a French kiss, you call that, right? Pop kiss.
Yeah,
that's
pet.
it.
That's what we call a pet.
Pet, okay. Yeah. So, there was no touching her breast or.
She really think this shit is cute though, bro. You see how she's smiling, like how she's standing, her body mannerisms. Bro, this is a disgusting person.
Vagina or anything that is considered private?
No.
Okay.
It was just a kiss.
Okay. There's no, you know what you call it, fingering. You never fingered her.
I don't remember touching her breast. Now that I don't remember.
What do you remember?
I remember kissing her.
Mm-hmm. See you smiling. Hey. See?
You want Dad to go back inside?
Yeah, Dad, you go back inside.
Oh, I want to hear.
Oh my God! See that's on you.
No.
No what?
He like keep confessing to this shit. So when you get out of jail, I got a reason to not let you back in this motherfucker. Like I don't know. I don't blame the pops, bro. He looked disgusted with her. He hasn't stood up for her or nothing. He just looking back, letting her talk. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to impede on the investigation, nothing. He really do seem disappointed in his daughter, bro, on many fronts.
You don't say everything else in front of him.
Okay, but still.
Dad, it'll be long. It won't be long.
Never had no privacy.
Thank you, Dad.
It led to I never performed oral sex or anything on her. I know I fingered her at the laundromat. That was it. But as far as like me licking on her,
she said she didn't do none of that before. Again, YouTube, this ain't my video, bro. This ain't me. This ain't me. I'm just reacting, bro. I'm a reaction channel. People come here for the reactions and the commentary. Y'all want to go at somebody, y'all want to fuck with somebody channel, police watch. Police watch. This is already on your platform. Ads is running on this video. I use YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads. But I'm telling you.
Vagina or anything, I never did nothing like that.
What's up with the dildo?
I don't have it. She now you cut it. I swear.
Now you see that?
I swear.
Now you see where I'm going.
That's why you were holding back. I knew.
No, because I knew y'all was gonna get to that, but I.
But why you gotta let me do that first, though?
I never used it. I crossed my hand, right hand to God.
What was the intention of buying the dildo?
Because me and her, we planned it on doing it. It was consensual. She wanted it. She was like, "Yo, I want to feel." I guess she was a virgin at the time, and she was like, "If I had my old phone, I had an 11, a yellow 11. My dad broke it. If I have that, if I could find that phone and get it fixed, every message in that phone was from when was talking. It was everything is consensual. Nothing, whoever's telling you anything, I don't know if they are. Everything that I done did with a female or said with a female or talked about with a female, it was consensual. And how I'm feeling, it might have made her feel like I didn't care about her. No, it was never that. When I was with her, I love that girl. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Even though I know her age, it's wrong. I'm about to cry.
You still have feelings.
It just struck. It just clicked for her that damn, I'm going to fucking jail and I'm snitching on myself. I'm sitting here talking like a player, but these cops here to lock my ass up. It just hit that she a predator. It just clicked that she a predator and been preying on fucking weak teenage minds all these fucking years. All of her girlfriends, all of her hookups are probably fucking situations like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That right there, there's no fake on that.
And she swore it was fake.
There's nothing fake there.
People could tell you, females, like I said, I used to talk to females. I used to talk to a bunch of them. I never cared about their feelings how I care about her. Mm-hmm. She was the first person I ever cared about. Like, in a long ass time. A first real relationship. I was going to Good Shepherd. It's a private church school. Can't date females. It's a church school. So right. I can't date females. So I kept it on a little mini girls thing for like 3.5 years. Couldn't find out the girl was playing me the whole 3 years.
Yeah. So you said since when you did know about her, but you didn't know her age. Y'all never talk about age. Y'all never discuss age factors. Mm-mm. Well, she was at least like around 11 or 12. She was about 11, 12 years old when you guys were dating. Yes. Yeah.
Ain't no way she didn't know, bro. Ain't no way she didn't know, bro. Holy, this story just keep getting worse and worse.
I'm not talking to no more people.
You said she looked 16, 17, or 18. Well, she looked her body, but although you guys never discuss it, like you said, you never asked her, that's how old she was. Whatever you have on that phone, if you know it's going to help you, I would just keep it just like you've been keeping it.
Yeah, like I told my mom, and I told my pastor, because I had a meeting with my pastor. As of right now, I'm not even...
I'm going to go get my card, and I think he's got a couple things to do. Get my business card. There's something we do. It's called controlled voice stress analysis. I mean, you've been upfront with me about everything. I got to offer it to you. If it's something you want to do, great. It's in the form of a lie detector test. If it's something you want to do, we can set it up. But if you don't want to do it, that's okay too, because you've been telling me basically what we've learned already.
If you miss something,
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
So I'll figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a call. I'll give you a call. If that can bring you, and then we'll get it done. Get it out the way. Is that cool?
Yes, sir.
Now, Faith, everything you just told me and my partner. Like you're happy. Do you swear in everything that you just told me and my partner is the truth?
This bitch so dumb. She thought they was trying to high five. You can't make this shit up.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you want to add about what we just discussed?
No, sir.
Okay, you can put your
everything. I'm telling you, everything. The sexual, anything we did sexual with them, what I did with them, was consensual. Everything was consensual. It wasn't nothing forced, nothing, no rape, no anything.
Okay.
First question would be.
That's exactly what he said, Amelia. That's exactly what was said.
So you're 16 now?
Mm-hmm.
When did this occur?
I met her during the fair.
Which was roughly...
January.
This month? This year, I mean?
This year.
Okay, so 2023?
And we made it official dating March 9th.
March 9th?
Yes.
Did anything happen between January and March?
Mm-mm.
You guys just talking type thing? Okay, but nothing was sent or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
The individual sitting down with the detective is a 16-year-old minor accompanied by her mother. They are explaining how the victim first met 25-year-old Faith through a local middle school connection and...
Hey, what the fuck is a safety officer? It says former safety officer. Is that a police officer or what the? I never heard that terminology before. Is that a cop?
and church events earlier in the year. Over the course of several months, the relationship grew increasingly volatile, prompting the family to seek police intervention.
Okay, so after you guys started dating in March, what's her name?
Faith.
Faith?
Hey, noob, that reminds me, school cop. All right, for sure. That's crazy. But I seen a short today. This guy was cooking dinner for his family, and then the wife came in and was like, you know, it's called cooking, so make sure you get your man in the kitchen cooking, because it ain't cook queen. And he was like, you know what? That's cool, but it's a wash her, so you better go wash them dishes.
All right, so you guys started officially dating in March.
Mm-hmm.
So did she know how old you were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Hey, let me know how the mic sounds today, guys. I just tweaked a couple of the settings from the beginning of the stream, so I don't have to fucking hold the mic up anymore. Let me know if I'm coming through clear.
So what started happening after that? Were you hanging out of her house and no?
We'll like walk around in Pahokee, hang out,
Okay.
get to know each other, or she'll like hang out with my friends.
Okay.
Like, and then two of my friends passed away.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. We went to their funeral and stuff, and one of their funerals she had to play for them for, because she played drums at the church.
Okay.
Yeah. So we was together a lot, mostly in April.
Oh, okay. So you started dating in March. You didn't really hang out until April.
Like it wasn't as much, but it started happening like as much in April.
Okay, so more in April when you started like seeing her more often.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did
the sexual stuff started?
Yeah.
April 15th.
April 15th was the first one.
Yeah. The first thing.
So the sexual thing. So when you said you knew April 15th?
Yeah.
What makes you remember that? Why was it April 15th?
Because the day of my friend's funeral.
Okay.
She like kept pressuring me like, oh come on, let's do it in the car. I didn't want to do it because
I was gonna say, damn. She said she felt pressured. That's fucked up. Even more fucked up than the situation was before. But I was gonna say she probably know the dates, bro, because a lot of girls keep a list, bro. They keep a list of all their bodies. Like, yeah, it be on their iPhones, bro, in their notes. I've seen hella videos of shit like that, bro. Like, where not kids, but like fucking adult women. You know what I mean? So I don't know when women started doing that, but if you a woman, don't keep a list, bro. That don't do that, bro. That's weird.
it was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, but it was just like if I said no, like, oh, I don't want to do, like, you know, when you're about to take off your pants and stuff and you don't want to.
Yeah, of course.
She was like getting mad. She was
So
like, oh my God, bro, you about to blow me, da da da.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was just getting mad.
Yeah, this girl, they said this victim is 16.
Yeah.
And I think she was.
This is the victim that the police approached her about, the first victim they were talking about, not the 12-year-old.
Was drunk too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just, just did.
So you guys were in a car. Was that her car?
No, it was my friend's car.
Okay. Was anyone else in the car with you?
No.
Okay, so it was just you two?
Yeah.
And then, so did anything happen at that point? Did you guys have some sort of intercourse? So you can do. It could include like mouth or fingers or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
You did. Was that so? That was you with her or her with you?
Her with me.
Okay, so I have to get into a little bit of detail.
Oh, she fingered me.
So she put her fingers went into your vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she put her mouth on me.
Okay. Have you deleted anything?
Like.
So I'm gonna. So for mom, this is how you're her mother, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna do all like the fact finding, exactly what happened, and we have a unit that specializes in this, and they're gonna come back and do an actual interview, and they'll take this to where it needs to go.
I'm previously a victim's advocate, so I'm familiar.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get all the information for our detectives, and
Right, Amelia? Like, why the fuck would somebody keep a list, bro? Like, that's weird. But yeah, I have seen videos like that. Like, I seen a video, this guy was like, what? She was like, why does my girl have a list of all these guys in rankings? Like, she's so stupid. Like, that she's so silly. But I don't think he realized what the list was. And then everybody in the comment section was like, bro, she's a low, bro. Like, girl had like 30, 40 dudes on that list.
they specialize in this. So, so that was on April 15th, right? So let me go back real quick. So did she send you pictures of herself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so don't delete anything.
Okay.
I don't want to see it. Okay, that'll be our detectives.
Okay.
Okay, don't delete anything, okay? She stuck her fingers inside your vagina and put her mouth on it. Did anything else happen?
I think.
So you stated that she was getting kind of upset at you
Yeah.
for not kind of being in it. It was like more of like a peer pressure type thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Except for they're not peers. She's a grown woman.
she is.
Yes.
Yes. So she was kind of pressuring you. Did you end up doing anything with her? No. So it was just her on you?
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Okay.
It was just me kissing her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So keep going further in your relationship. When was the next sexual encounter that you guys had together? I don't need specific dates.
Please keep calling me.
So I don't need specific.
But Tootie, this is the victim. This is the victim. This isn't the girl. The predator. So it would be understandable if the victim started crying for sure.
Specific dates at this time, but
okay.
I would like to
Okay.
specific.
I was about to pull it up.
No, and I believe you have it. It's just specific. I need details on what happened.
After April 15, I think it was the next weekend. It was Brandon's before that, but I don't recall us doing something then.
Amen, Amelia. Protect your family, love. Protect them with your whole heart, because the world is crazy. Like, I feel like when I was like in my early 20s and shit, and I was on the dating scene, I felt like a girl with like 10 bodies. Like, that was a high body count. But now it seemed like 30 to 40 is like normal. Like, I don't know what happened between millennials and the generation after us, but they got way more freakier than us, bro. Like, that shit blows my mind, bro. I don't even know how, like, yeah, bro, I don't even know.
Yeah,
okay.
We were just.
That's why I don't even ask, bro. I won't even ask a partner, like, how many people they been with before me, because that shit'll fuck you up in the head, bro. Just, like, it's like today, just be happy that you they favorite, because females is getting way too much attention, bro.
Kissing, man.
Okay.
After April 15.
You guys would like kiss on most occasions that you guys hung out together?
But I'm trying to remember like the dates of what times we did it.
So how many can you remember how many times you guys had some sort of sexual contact with each other? So including those.
It's for sure a double standard though, Bill. It's for sure a double standard. Like dudes don't get that same stigma. I think it's like if a girl be like, yeah, I had your dude before, the girl's like, I don't give a fuck. He just threw you to the side. He spent money on me. He loved me. So what that matter? But to a dude, if a dude be like, I had your girl, it don't matter how long ago it was. Like, that shit be like, oh fuck, damn. You know, that shit hurt your heart, bro.
So start from the beginning, like when you think.
If you need to use your phone, use your phone.
You can.
If you need to, because sometimes she needs assistance. So
no, which
her
is fine.
phone might be something that she may need to use.
Of course. So if you want to go back and count how many times total, that would be great. I don't need to see any of the images or anything like that.
Okay.
And then obviously you keep it all, but if you need to use your phone to get an idea of how many times it happened.
April 28th.
So April 15th was the first.
Mm-hmm.
April 28th was the next.
Yeah, at that point, bro, if you in between like the 40s and the 30s up to 100, bro, you might as well have been getting paid for this shit. If you just giving out free push, like that's crazy at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that you just free.
Yeah.
Okay.
May 19th, May 26th, May 30th, and that's all I have.
That's okay.
Yeah, she actually stayed the night here. She had been pretending to be a teenager.
May 14th.
May 14th?
Yeah, May 14th.
Okay. And what did she do to you? Was it something similar?
Mm-hmm. But this time she tried to like push it. She asked, could she eat my butt?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt pressured on that one.
Okay.
I do,
This is on the May 14th one?
Yeah.
Again, YouTube, this ain't my video, bro. This is they video, bro, not my video.
Usually let her out, then drive around the cul-de-sac. I tried to drive around the cul-de-sac and I stopped, trying to figure out what in the world is going on with her. Because at this time, I don't know this is a grown woman. I don't know this is a 25-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this is a kid
Yeah.
that I'm talking to. I said, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
I said, you sitting there yelling at me like you crazy. Have you lost your mind?
Yeah.
And she's apologizing, not genuine. And I'm saying, because I've been asking her, and I've been telling her, I said, tell me you're not messing with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I said, tell me, she's been telling me she's not messing with this girl. I went online to look for her voter registration information, saw her age, went directly to the police station. The officer basically told me that there was nothing I can do.
W mom, bro. She said, I looked up her voter registration. Hella smart.
Unless my daughter...
I didn't even know you could look up a motherfucker's voter registration. That's wild.
Is this woman has sexually assaulted or been sexually involved with my daughter or given my daughter pictures or something like that. So I just assumed he didn't have children. Because I'm telling you, this woman has stayed the night at my house.
Yeah.
Where I told them they could not, her and her cousin, they could not. Her male cousin was in the room when my daughter said she was sexually active with my daughter. Her male cousin was in the bedroom with her and my daughter.
I'm going to write my report. I'll get you a case information sheet. Basically just has the case number on it. In a couple weeks you can request the report. You go to the district office and pick it up. It's going to be very basic. Detectives will do all the supplements and they'll come here, they'll meet with you, they'll call you. I actually need your information real quick. And they're going to want all that information. Okay?
After taking a comprehensive statement from the victim and reviewing saved photo timestamps, detectives established a timeline of events between March and May.
How's it going? All right. Doing all right? Is Faith home? I have to talk to Faith real quick. She's home? All right. Can you have her come out and we'll talk to her out here. What's up, Faith? Doing all right? That car sounds a little rough.
I think it's a time machine.
Time machine? What's up, Faith? Okay, so here's the deal. All right, you have a warrant for your arrest. Okay, you have to go get booked, and then go get it right out. All right? So go put your head behind your back. You have a warrant. Yep, everything. No, you can take your phone. You're ready to call them, right? Sexual activity with a minor. So put your hands together like that. Good. Okay. Can you help? Can you take these off her? Is that cool? Can you take off her wristband? Yes, just over the
So that I know she said whatever else go on.
So they're going to take them book it, yeah.
He said they're going to take her and book her then. What?
How long will I be at the
I'm not sure. Once I get down there, I'll know your bond, and then she can call you when she's in there. And
He said once she get down there, they'll know her bond and they can call her. And she can call us.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Faith, do you have anything in your pockets?
My phone?
Well, keep that because you're on a call when you get out, right?
Yeah, then I got an AirPod in my ear.
Can you grab the AirPod too? Yeah. And then can you take off the necklace the less you go in?
Yeah,
quicker in, quicker out, right?
Slip over. No, just you gotta unhook it. It's in my pocket. I got a needle and a collar.
All right, so I'm gonna quick in front. I'm gonna do back of my hand, okay? Just make sure you have any weapons. Is that okay?
Yeah,
cool. All right. Yeah. If she has a ring, I'm gonna take your phone out, get your pocket, just for now, okay?
Yeah. I don't have nothing on me.
Good. And back of the hand. Good. Okay. All right, come on with me over here. I'm gonna double lock those cuffs. Hold back. Nothing else hidden on you anywhere?
No,
okay.
I'm good.
Oh. Earring. Yeah, earring. Hey, sir, could you come over here real quick?
Take my nose ring out too?
Yeah, if they can go up, take it out there, so it's easier here. Is that cool?
I can't take it. You have to pull the nose ring out and I got an earring in my ear. Like, just pull it. It's like it's a hook.
Man, I can't do it. All right. I have a seat here. I'm going to put your seatbelt on, all right? And then hey, once she gets down there, she'll be able to call us and tell you exactly what everything.
Hey, yo, Swizzle, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being a member and thank you for showing up today.
Things going on, okay? All right, Faith, I'm going to put this around you, okay? So let's lean back. See if I can get this seatbelt on you. All right. I'll see you.
Faith was placed in handcuffs and booked into the county facility on felony charges involving unlawful sexual activity with a minor. Detectives provided the victim's family with victim advocacy resources and booking information. The case was formally submitted to the state attorney's office for prosecution. Following her initial court appearance, strict pretrial release conditions were established, including a mandatory, legally binding, no contact order designed to prevent any direct or indirect communication with the victim and her family. In weeks following the arrest, victim advocates stepped in to guide the family through the complex judicial process, providing confidential counseling, legal navigation, and court preparation support to assist in the recovery from the trauma. Beyond the immediate legal charges, the case triggered formal administrative reviews, ensuring total separation from any school or youth-affiliated programs. As the state attorney's office prepares the case for trial proceedings, the emphasis remains on securing justice for the victim and long-term protection for the family. Thank you guys for watching Police Watch. Be sure to like, subscribe.
But we don't know how much time she got, bro. I wanted to know. That bitch had to do some years, bro. Like, fuck that. Our next video comes from, let me see. I think we already watched that one. Yeah, we watched that one. And we watched that one. No, we didn't watch that one. Cop pulls over a trailer with no plates, finds 60 pounds of meth. Let's check it out.
How much are you talking?
A lot.
What's a lot? Okay.
I'm just being stupid for somebody, you know?
Okay. Holy shit. Okay.
God damn, bro. Let me hold the stack. Fuck. I could really use one of those right now.
On January 8th, 2025, a man towing an enclosed trailer was pulled over on a roadway following another vehicle too closely and failing to signal for the required 2 seconds during a lane change. An officer also noted the trailer had no license plate. What started as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated after a canine was brought in to search the vehicle. I'm Jack, and this is Unpopular.
How are you, man? Good, dude. You got your driver's license with you, brother? Hey, so the reason I'm stopping you, first I'm going to have you to talk a little loud because I've got hearing aids. It's hard with all this traffic. The reason I'm stopping you, okay, is one, you got a tail light that's broken on your trailer. Okay, on your, oh yeah. Okay. Well, it may work, but the lens is broken. Yes. One's red, the other one's not, okay? So it's broken on your passenger side, okay?
Nah, they didn't have to snitch, Bill. This motherfucker had a broke tail light on the trailer and he ain't had no fucking license plate on the trailer. What he doing signing up for Grand Theft Auto fucking drug missions, dog. Sit your ass at home, bro. Fuck. Bro didn't even have to get snitched on.
Earlier you made a lane change. You didn't signal for the 2 seconds as required by state statute. Not the biggest of deals, okay? And then the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, too, was there's no license plate on your trailer. Are you aware of that? Yeah, there's no license plate affixed to that, okay? Do you have your insurance? Is your insurance in here? This is just your registration. Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to give you back all of this. Okay, and then I'm going to have you jump out safely, and I'm going to have you come sit in my front seat so we can talk, so we can actually hear each other. We'll get all of your information updated, okay? All right. You got any guns or knives on you? What's that? You got any guns or knives on you? No. Am I just pulling your shirt up and showing me? See, this is what I'm talking about. This one's red.
Yeah, this still works.
Yeah, but it needs to be red lens.
It's LEDs. It's red. The bulbs are red.
Okay. Either way.
I thought that just like that to change it out, but this was broke. They both were that color.
Oh, gotcha.
And I changed this one, and I haven't changed that.
Okay. Either way, you don't have a license plate for the trailer, and then you didn't signal for the 2 seconds as required. Okay. So
What's up, Shayna Ray? Welcome to the chat.
I'm gonna just have you jump in here so we can figure out your warning stuff, and it's my intention just to give you a warning today. Okay. Where you headed?
Real bad through home.
Hey, chat, let me know if you guys are watching vertical or horizontal. I'm trying to keep track if the new horizontal feed is a good thing.
Where you live?
Vernal, Utah.
Okay, cool. Where you coming from?
Phoenix.
All right.
Been down there driving my little go-kart around where it's warm, you know.
What kind of go-kart? Is it like one of them shifter race carts?
Yeah, it's a bad unit.
Oh yeah, those shifter carts are sweet.
It's in my trailer.
That's awesome, man.
Now you got me said right.
Yeah, insurance. Is there anybody else in the car, Tanner?
No.
It doesn't look like it, no. Okay. Do you have insurance on it?
Yes, sir.
The reason why I ask right now is because when I just run the license plate, it says not found. Request proof. So there's no insurance on file. When did you leave Vernal to go to Phoenix?
It was a while ago. The 27th?
Okay.
Not this one. This is my old one.
Well, we need a new one.
I know. I'm looking. I did find one, though. That's good, huh?
That didn't look like insurance. That looked like a registration.
Oh.
Which is what you have right here. You have insurance, though? Who's your insurance policy through? Oh, okay.
I paid that for a whole year.
But you don't know what company or anything like that?
It's been a while.
Oh, okay. How long were you in Phoenix?
A week.
A week?
I was in Laughlin before that for about a week.
Okay.
It's been 2 weeks almost.
Okay.
Almost. Since I was home.
Tell me about this outstanding warrant you got out of Kansas.
Well, it's really old.
Okay.
And it's not extraditable.
Okay.
I talked to them about it, and they told me, just don't come back to Kansas and you're good. So I just don't. You know what I mean? They said if I have to go to court, they clear it up, and I'm not going to go where the hell over there for it's running a stoplight or a stop sign or something.
Oh, okay.
From like, I don't even remember when.
Oh, okay. That's
2011 or 12 or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't going to take you to jail on it.
I didn't figure you would, but...
Anything in the vehicle?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Anything illegal in there that you know about? Guns, knives, bombs, grenades.
Just the go-kart and all my stuff, but I've been...
You laugh about the bombs and grenades. We just had someone blow themselves up the other day. Yeah, crazy.
Well, not this guy.
Any illegal drugs in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Okay. No.
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 Hell no.
Okay. Any large amounts of currency, over $10,000?
Maybe.
What do you travel with that kind of money for? Seems dangerous.
Well, because I've been a long ways, man.
Yeah.
Went to the casinos and stuff, you know.
Did you win money? No. You contacted somebody for insurance, or?
Trying.
I'm just asking if that's what you were doing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
All right. Let me ask you a question. If I were to run a dog around that vehicle and your trailer, would it indicate for any reason?
Well, I don't know why it would.
You don't know why it would? All right.
I'm not comfortable answering all these questions. I'm tired, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's a long drive. How long have you been driving?
Since daybreak.
Since daybreak, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
What's that?
Nothing. Nothing. He was just talking to me. All right, man. So like I said, it's my intention to just give you warnings only.
Right.
So that'll be good.
I just want to get home, man.
Yeah, for sure. We are going to run a dog around your vehicle. Just give me a heads up. If there is anything in there, just give me a heads up. It's going to go a lot longer way for me with you, cooperation-wise.
Why are you guys running a dog around my car?
Is there anything illegal in your vehicle, Ashley?
Why? We already answered that.
I know, but one of the things that I do is I work this highway, I work these freeways.
Right.
Okay. I do interdiction. There's just a lot of things that just don't add up.
Like what?
Like the fact that you can't tell me why you don't have a license plate to your trailer. You were shocked when I told you that. It's your trailer. You should know why you don't have one.
I didn't know I needed one, really.
Well, yeah, it's an enclosed trailer.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just short enough that it didn't need it.
Okay.
Canine said we're okay.
Here's the thing. Okay. The dog's indicated for the odor of associated with that vehicle. Okay. So.
Well, you just said it's okay.
So, yeah.
Meaning it's good, right? Like,
yeah, it's good for me to search. There's probable cause to search your vehicle.
I don't consent to that. So
you don't get consent anymore. There's probable cause. Okay. So.
I'm done talking.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. Okay, right now you are being detained. Okay, while we search the vehicle, we are going to put you in handcuffs. I'm sorry, what did you ask? We can maybe work on that. We can
my
maybe.
teeth are in my truck. Can I get them?
We can work on that. Is there anything illegal in the vehicle that I need to know about?
There is.
Well, what am I going to find when I look in there? That's just a car. I know. That's just a car.
There's a pistol or something.
There's a gun. Thank you for being cooperative and honest with me. That does go a long way with me.
It ain't gonna matter.
Do you have any on you right now?
Probably. I don't know for sure.
If you had on you right now, where would it be?
In that pocket you just checked already. Can I get my teeth and my money?
Yeah,
please.
We can work on that.
Can I please get my?
I just told you yes, but I'm going to put you in the car.
But
okay.
You're not. Am I? Please. Can I get my money? And my teeth.
Like I said, I've got things I got to do, right?
I know.
And we will work on those things. Don't tell me things that I'm not going to do, okay? I'm a very reasonable person. If I had, here's the thing, okay? If I had I have hearing aids. If I left them in the car, I would expect if I asked somebody, hey, I need to hear, can you grab my hearing aids? Your rights in mind, are you okay talking with me, understanding that at any point in time you can stop talking?
Yeah.
All right. You told me there's a gun in the car. That's appreciative. Just now you said that there's upwards of 60 pounds in the car, maybe?
No, I didn't say that. I said
I thought that's what you said.
Probably, I don't know how much is in there, but it's in the trailer, not in the car.
Okay.
There's probably in the car too, but I don't know exactly.
Is it your car?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It's mine outright. I paid for it.
All right.
But I don't know what's
How much do you think is in the trailer?
I have no idea, really. I didn't put it in there.
Who put it in there? Just some random person?
No. People I went and visited, I'm bringing it from somebody else or whatever,
okay.
But like,
okay,
I don't really know. It's not my business. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just being stupid for somebody, you know?
Okay. All right. Give me a few minutes. I will work on those things. Let me wrap some things up. We'll get those things. Holy. Okay.
That's like 30,000 right there. That's probably the money he got paid to transport that shit. It's not his trailer. I think that's somebody else's trailer. He's the mule.
Hello.
I was underneath the
back passenger seat.
On the south, I found a bunch of paraphernalia in this back blue bag in the trunk. Weed in this suitcase. We're going to probably need to start pulling all this stuff out and just put it on the ground.
I think that's like 40,000. I think I saw 4 stacks.
There was bundles of cash that I just pulled out from underneath this seat.
Pretty wicked bomb. What's that?
Why'd you really pull me over there?
Well, I seriously told you.
Really?
Yes.
Not some tip or something?
No. This is the reason why I stopped you. This is my job. This is what I do. I strictly work interdiction. That is my job.
It's probably going to be a key similar to the one.
Yeah.
It doesn't say. Probably not the right one. Mine say brings right on the lock itself. So on the key.
Sorry, brother. What'd you say?
I don't have the key to that lock because I didn't put it on there.
Okay, you didn't put those.
That's what I was gonna say. He probably don't even have the key for it.
Locks on there?
I did put the one on, but not the other one.
Okay.
I was the last one in there, so I didn't put that lock on there. The person that put that stuff in there did.
Okay.
That money in that bag is mine. I can tell you how much is in there and whatever else. But
okay. All right. So here's.
Bro, how much would 60 pounds of meth be on the street? What's that? I wonder how much money that would be.
So here's what's going to happen, okay? Just for our safety, being on the side of the highway, it's a dangerous place to be doing this. So we're going to transport you and the truck and the trailer to the sheriff's office, okay, where we can actually go through your truck in a safe manner.
Right.
You and me will do a formal interview. We'll actually talk about kind of what is actually going on here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, man?
Okay.
And when we get to the sheriff's office, we'll work on getting you a drink. Okay?
He for sure could get 40,000 for transporting that, cause ChatGPT says it's worth about $685,000. So shooting, bro, 40,000 to driving across state lines, that's not out of the question.
All right, man. I appreciate your
that
cooperation.
stuff in the truck is mine.
Okay.
The stuff, the trailer, the go-karts, everything is mine, but not the. Whatever.
No, he said, was there a tip? And then the dude said, no, there wasn't a tip. This just was a traffic stop. I told you, I work this intersection a lot. So anytime he see a big car like that or a big trailer like that don't got a license plate, he gonna pull that bitch over and search it. Because like Swizzle was saying, most of these mules are dumb as fuck.
I mean, obviously, it's I didn't put it in there.
All right.
A search of the truck and trailer turned up approximately 60 pounds of 61 grams of 102.7 grams of and 450 grams of THC products, along with nearly $62,000 in cash and a firearm. The man was arrested and charged.
Yeah, that was 62. I told you I was close, bro. I can look at some money and tell. Yeah, bro, he had over $1 million worth of shit driving it across state lines.
With the following.
Bro is driving a whole pharmaceutical place, man, a whole pharmacy.
$13,000 stolen through a single day.
That's crazy. But that's gonna be it for today's stream, man. Shout out to chat. It was a great time. I had a wonderful time talking to y'all. Y'all funny as hell. Make sure you guys sign up for the memberships, man. It really does help the channel out. Makes it possible for me to go live each and every day. The more consistent you guys are, the more consistent I can be. With that being said, man, you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. And for that, I appreciate you. Peace and love. Shout out to everybody who helped sponsor today's stream. Cue the outro. Wait, I don't even think I got the outro. Oh, yeah, I do.
And the art of punches when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw punches, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Everybody hears this, understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You do two punches that sound like one.